a couple seconds late, boys and girls. I had house husband duties to do, such as laundry, dishes, and fetch myself a beverage, yeah. So here we go. That number one in the house is... It's Spuddy. Hey, Spuddy. Oh, crap. Let me turn this on. Click. Ah. All right, boys and girls. How is it going today? Happy Friday. I think it's good. I don't really want to play COD. If you want to do COD. Okay, awesome. So, just as a heads up, here's where I'm at, okay? I can't drink it. I'm using my booby mug. The one Steph and Isaiah and Isaac got me for Christmas. Hey, officially sick! I hope you officially get better. Get your dressing gown and slippers on, good chum. Shut up, Lee. I got the heater going right here. I'm just saying. I got my heater. All right, so I play COD every day. I play it. I have a love-hate relationship with Call of Duty, okay? I have a really good time, and then just this past week, it has been insanely frustrating playing with people. And if you watch my live streams playing COD, we play Warzone. It's a broken mess. It's frustrating. The skill-based matchmaking sucks. The skill-based damage sucks. And when I say skill-based damage, I'm pelting somebody point-blank range. Bop, 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 bop. They hit me twice after I'm shooting them and I'm dead. Skill-based damage, skill-based matchmaking. What's that, Carrie? Got a message from... Oh, in Tennessee right now, boys and girls. In Tennessee. Pete, I'm so sorry. That's funny. And so, this is what I did. Today I played, because I'm doing the camo grinds for my weapons, okay? I'm grinding the weapons, like the camos for them. And so, shotguns, you got to get 100 headshots. Assault rifles, 100 headshots. SMGs, I'm all done. It's just, now I'm on assault rifles, and it's just getting so frustrating. And there's cheaters, and the game's broke. But everything works totally fine if you want to buy something from the shop. And so, this is where I'm at. So today I was like, you know what, I'm done. I need to take a break from Call of Duty. And I fired up Marvel Rivals today. And holy crap, did I ever have fun. Like my first match, my very first match, I was MVP, had 36 knockouts or kills or whatever they're calling them. I was a rock star. And then after that, we still won. I've played 5 games. I've won 4 out of the 5, and it's some of the some of the characters are a little OP and all that stuff. The game's been up for a month. It's got some adjusting to do, which is totally fine. I'm cool with that. But I had fun. And I still have fun at COD, but it's more frustrating than anything. And so I said, I need to take a break. So I'm going to play it Saturdays for the next 2. So we've got 17 more days before the Call of Duty Battle Pass drops, and it's done. And so I'm going to take the 2 weeks off. But I'll still play on Saturdays because Mark plays, and we play with Mark. But I mentioned it to Lee. And Lee says, I think that's a good idea. I don't really want to play COD like this either. If you want blah, blah, blah. He said, I'm also taking a break from it. Call of Duty has lost over 50% of their active player base because of broken crap. And, oh, I heard good news. True Dumb is out. Yes, he's gone. He's not gone yet, but he's going to be. He stepped down. He officially stepped down. Get your dress again. I have just a love-hate relationship. I just have a hate relationship with Call of Duty. Georgia is getting like 3 inches of snow so far. The shop where my brother works already closed for the day, like 9 a.m. It's not like Iron Man or Captain Man is completely OP. So they just buffed Captain America, and he's strong. And the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, is insane. And so they definitely need to fix him up. And so that's wild. Yeah, it sucks. I love it. Oh my. Guys, I'm ready. I need today, so I'm ready to have a good time. I've been having a wonderful time 3D printing, and I'm printing these really cool hammers. And I need to show you. Let's do photos. I printed a Call of Duty one. And it's a huge hammer, but I 3D printed this. It's all 3D printed. And I did a Legend of Zelda one as well, just as big. Let me bring up this picture as well. I have a stand for it. Look at that. It's massive. And they're really cool. I've got a Bamboo A1 3D printer, and it's for noobs like me, but it is like the best entry level one you can get. There's my Legend of Zelda one. And so I'm having James, yeah. That was really cool. Was the design in AutoCAD? I don't think so. Bamboo Studio, as far as I know. So Bamboo has their own studio application that you can download and use. Hold on here. All right, so for 2025, for Gears, we are going to do Gears every week. So I'm not going to be taking every second Thursday afternoon off. So just as a heads up on that, because I'm trying to get a trip to Disney for the fam. And that's what I'm trying to save up vacation time for. So every second Friday, like today, I'm taking the afternoon off to play Gears with you beautiful people. You're Bamboo through. Yes, it is, Otney. It is incredible. Disney? Ooh, Disney? No way, dude. Disney's awesome. Disney and Universal Studios, top notch. It's a magic land all in its own. And then every second Friday where I go on call, we'll play Gears for like an hour and a half, possibly, unless I get a call. And that's just how we'll do it. And if that's cool with you guys, that would be awesome. We'll just, have you seen the new Super Mario Brothers theme park? That's why I'm going. It opens up, I think, in March or May. And I'll be going to the new Super Mario Bros. Theme park. Make sure Donald Duck still has a penis. I don't know if he does have a penis. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'll tell you right now, Disney's starting to backtrack all their DEI crap, guys. They've already shut down one trans storyline. They took it out of one of their upcoming shows. Shoot, one sec. I got to update this stupid... update this. I got to update the Xbox app. So is it done? Installed the Xbox game bar. One sec, everybody. Okay. So let's Xbox. Game bar? Can I? Oh, here it is. I don't want to take a survey. And then let's do this. Why can't I ever remember how to do this? Oh, I do this. And then I do start a party. Here we go. And then we're going to invite C-Maj. And everyone else is offline. What if I do Spuddy? We'll do Spuddy. We'll do Pete. Where the heck is Pete? Hold on. There he is. Okay, we'll do Pete. We'll do Lee. Lee Everett. Boom. Start a party of 5. Let's go. I'll put a message real quick. All Disney has to do is really easy. Hire actual writers based on merit alone. Yeah. And that's what the LA Fire Department has to do. And we'll chat about that. I'm just saying. because that is an absolute freaking nightmare. Hey, Shanzi! Shondo! Shanzi, good to see ya. Bow to your sensei. Good to see you, Shanzi. The beautiful thing about this booby mug is I get to grip on the boob while I'm drinking. Now, some of you may say, if some of you are very sensitive, say, Paul, that's terrible that you have a full liter mug with boobs. My wife and 2 sons bought it for me, okay? I just happen to be a very big fan of breasticles. Just throwing that out there. I haven't had an invite? Well, I freaking sent it. Okay, hold on. Lee. I sent them. All right, let's do Pete again. Oh. And let's invite more. Let's do Spuddy. Now, I just did an update on this thing here, so. Oh. It says connecting. Nor have I. Not have I. How you been, brother man? Shanzi, I've been amazing, dude. Just living life, enjoying my time. Well, this is really weird. It's saying connecting. How about you, dude? How are you? How's the family? How's the wife? How's the child? The children? I see your face. I see some Facebook posts. You guys are doing great, it looks like. Did you guys get the invite? Do you want? Yeah, sure. Invite me, James. Oh, one sec, guys. Oh, since you're offline, James. You and your freaking offline stuff. We all know you're playing those gay kitty games, dude. You don't have to be offline. Just saying. Everybody knows. Yeah, so the thing is I have to use the app, right? And so you sending me the thing on Xbox doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Why isn't this working? Open game bar with Windows G. Well, that's what I did. One sec, guys. Hey, pop. New subscriber, Jack Jones. Thank you, Jack. Did it already open up then? It's probably under this screen. I'll tell you, this Xbox app is utter garbage. One sec, everybody. I had to switch out of the monitor. Oh, what is this? Oh, la la. Welcome to Paul's first ever stream. I hear you, man. It works every week, and then they do an update, and now it's not working. Okay, now this son of a basket weaver worked. Hold on here, kids. Oh, how are we ready to soar like eagles? James, you're British. You'll never soar like an eagle. There we go. Who's that chap that just joined?
Hey,
Lee Everett.
It's me.
Hey, Sammy's here.
Hello, chums.
Hello. Good day, mate.
What's going down in Pharaoh Town?
Oh, you know.
You've changed your icon.
My who? Yes, I did. Changed it today. It actually looks amazing. It's like it's Sea of Thieves-ish with crap through and all that stuff. Hey,
Very nice,
Pete.
very nice.
Pete and Spuddy. Good day, chap.
Good day.
How's it going, boys?
Awesome. How are you all doing?
No, it sucks. It's snow. It's snowing. I just got done shoveling fucking snow.
That's a lot of snow too.
Decent amount.
Georgia got 3 inches so far.
Yeah, that's wild.
They're actually probably getting more than we will.
It's so good to see you, Shanzi.
Brother
At
told me
least
he
it's a
was doing a slip and slide down I-20.
Yeah, I'm not even going out.
Wow.
Where's Lee Everett gone?
I'm not sure. We kicked his Britishness out of here.
He finally reached breaking point, did he?
Excuse me.
It took 7 years, but finally you could take it.
That's right.
There he is.
Oh.
Can you hear
Welcome
us,
to the
Lee?
party.
Yes,
Hey, what's going on, Lee?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Welcome to Lee's first day trying to use the Xbox.
That's a good one.
You see what I did there?
You.
You see what I did there? It just came right back
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, a
I
blind
remember
person
my
could see
first
That's what
day
she
trying
said.
to use the
Oh.
Xbox. The blade system was great.
Yes.
I remember the blades.
Blade system was awesome.
Lee would have been 6 years old when we were using the blades.
Why isn't when we talk about snow 3 inches lot? Seems like a double standard. You're
fun.
100%
Just
true.
want to
Shanti.
throw that out there.
Right, what's the stuff?
That's
Appreciate
why
it.
you get a woman who
Headshots.
never
Okay,
complains
okay.
how
Yeah,
how
easy,
big 3
easy
inches
things
is.
on. We do triple headshot damage, confetti headshots, and more lethal. So nice, easy cards.
Oh, nice. You're a good man, James.
Yeah.
Nice easy cards, Mr. Mucklin.
So, chaps, how are we all doing?
Splendid.
Yeah, amazing, man.
Blended.
Happy
Doing
New
good
Year.
here.
I think
Happy
it's
New
just-
Year.
Yeah.
Yes. Paul got a
Friggin'
hideous
New
call
Year.
last week, didn't he?
Last Friday. Oh my gosh, I didn't get off the phone till 5 after 9 that
Oh, wow.
night. Yeah, that was a 6-hour call. I think it was. That was a doozy.
Oh, it's this man.
I don't know. It's an OT or was that?
So yeah, I would have got 4 hours and 15 minutes of OT. So that worked out. But that was the only OT I got for the week. So that sucks.
Man loves his overtime.
I do.
Too much.
I don't like
Hey,
this map.
overtime
Yeah,
is
I don't
money.
either.
I can switch it up if you want to do a different one.
It's up to you guys.
Before we
Yeah.
start, do
Yeah.
you want to do a different map?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't care what
Yeah.
map we pick.
Is there any map you guys fancy doing?
Not that
I've got
one.
like 37 to choose from.
Yeah.
One that
Not
we haven't
the
played
ice
in a
one.
while.
Which
Not
one?
the
Sorry?
ice one.
Not the ice one.
Yeah. I hate that too.
Oh, I love that one.
Anyone you fancy playing?
No, I really
One that
don't
has a
know
lot
the
of-
names.
Open areas, so my grenades are more
A fear is
lethal.
pretty fun.
Which one?
A fear,
Open areas for
Yeah,
one that
Each
has
grenade.
like the giant building in the middle.
Okay.
The giant
E.
building.
Oh, that's the dark one where we hide in the shop.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Go with that one then.
Is it still the same benefits?
No.
Oh.
No, aggressive enemies, more lethal, and survivor.
Oh,
So
was that
still
the map
fairly
of the
easy
day?
cards.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
the map
that's
of
the only reason I picked it. Yeah,
Oh, I see.
Bum, bum,
having
ba-da-da.
different cards on mixes it up a little. That's all. That's the only reason I picked it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the Gear 6, so I'll tell you right now.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I'm hoping
Yeah.
this year's going to be a good year on games.
Who's this? Foam?
I'm thinking if they don't announce E-Day in the director, in like the Xbox Direct, that's coming up, it'll probably be 2026.
All the developers direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's early 2026, I can live with that. But if it's
Sure.
like the end of 2026, that's
We
it's
have
a long
also
wait. It's a long wait.
they could do like an
Sure
April
is.
release
Okay, do
of
we want to
2026.
go in that little building,
Well-
or maybe hang in here, or?
Or we could see where the
This
taps
is a
are.
pretty decent spot. But yeah,
Is it?
Okay, hold on.
taps give you like pretty much all tap spots. Oh, I guess we're going over here.
Yeah,
So where's the tap?
it's inside.
Oh,
the...
it's in the building.
Yeah, that's where it was last time. That's right.
Ah.
That's cool. Or
I'm glad you guys aren't in Los Angeles right now.
oh,
What a clusterfuck that is. How they fucked that
here,
place up.
Man,
let's
I can't believe hydrants are out of water.
Yeah. Well,
Do-
there's some little fish that they have to save, so they can sacrifice the city
I'll
for the fish.
the stuff that's coming out about what they did. They spent the money
Yeah,
all on
yeah.
DEI initiatives instead of
Yeah,
doing what they were supposed to do. Is mind blowing.
yeah, it sure is.
I keep seeing the speech that that lesbian fire chief did
Yeah, yeah.
when she got elected.
It's never
Out.
enough.
No,
Too many white dudes.
there's no mention. Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah,
insane.
there's a tradition of like these white families being firefighters from generation
Yeah.
to generation. It's in their blood. That's why they're good at it.
Yep. Yeah, it's insane. It's heartbreaking. There was a video that went out. Two dudes and their dog are stuck inside their house because the fire is engulfed all around them, and I don't even know what has come of them right now.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
wild.
look, people had to leave their pets behind. I can't even
Yeah, I
imagine.
saw that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I saw the pictures over here of cats hiding in boxes, and just the most random thing: a desert tortoise was on the road, like somebody's pet tortoise that they just couldn't take.
Yeah.
And someone took a picture of it in the road with fire around it.
Spuddy or Lee, do you guys need a weapons locker?
No, I don't.
I'll take a locker.
All right, Pete, you've got one right here. I just
Okay.
I just gotta get enough money to buy another one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's happening. So not only is it happening in the gaming industry, but it's happening in real life, and now lives are starting to be lost. That you're hiring for the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and now it's really taken a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter really, skin color, sexuality. If you're best for the job, you deserve the job. That's it.
Yeah, but if
DEI
you're
should never
not-
be a hiring criteria.
No, never. And I have to say, with my
And I
hiring
think
policies,
we-
it never was. I never hired anybody because somebody was putting pressure on me to hire a certain color.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I think it's pretty
They
much
happen to be someone
guaranteed
of color.
that
That's
it'll
great.
That DEI
But
never
it's
Yeah.
gonna
like
happen
merit
again.
first.
Right,
Because
if you-
DEI is going to be linked with this forever.
Other stuff after that.
if you're
It's
the
going to be
best
linked with
person,
killing people.
no issue whatsoever.
Well, the
'Cause
mayor had made millions in cuts to the fire department,
Yes, he
hadn't
did.
she?
Yeah, yeah, because she cut like almost $18 million.
Spuddy, weapons locker.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pete. Sorry.
And they should be
Did you see her at
adding
that press
millions and
conference?
millions of dollars to their budget because of just. And then the other thing is too, like they never done anything about like cleaning up the forest there. That's one
Right.
part of the reason why it's so bad. There's actually a video of him from 2018. Trump is standing next to him, telling him about something about. I talked to the president of Finland, and this is how they do this, and they never have any forest fires.
Yeah,
And he's just standing there like a statue.
crazy. There was a dude on Joe Rogan's podcast 6 years ago that said, if the wind blows the wrong way, and since we're not really doing anything with our forests, it's going to be a major disaster. And it was
Yeah.
6 years ago, and here it's come to pass.
Have you seen the insurance companies are already saying they can't pay out? They're not paying out for this.
Figures.
Yeah,
They can't.
But it's almost impossible to get like fire insurance in LA because of the
Yeah.
situation being the way it is.
I keep seeing memes of that guy who shot the CEO, like in the bat signal, like we're calling on him to, you know, sort the insurance companies out.
No. That's insane. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, man. I don't know what the final verdict's going to be or how they can
And-
really deal with it.
FEMA's bankrupt, so they have no money to give.
Yeah, they were too busy giving housing these fucking illegals.
Wow.
That's where all their money went.
Wow. That's
So this is how Biden's going to go out of office.
Yeah.
Known as the president who killed millions.
Blaze of glory.
Oh no, I see what you did there. Yeah, it's disgusting.
And that's where all the celebrities' homes are.
Yes, they
Like
are.
Harrison Ford's
Yeah.
lost his home, Paris Hilton. Not that I give a crap about Paris Hilton, but
No,
No.
Is that anyone?
sure some.
no, I saw Ricky Lake had lost her home and a bunch of others as well.
Ricky,
No,
that's
is
a
it
big
the-
loss.
Yeah, Palisades. Is it? How do you pronounce it? Palisades.
Yes. Palisades.
Yeah, that's just completely burnt down.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, like a bunch of beachfront properties. All
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It's just the fact that they've run out of water in a lot of these areas.
Yep.
That's insane. I mean, that should never happen.
No.
All that water from the northern part of California is just unutilized. It's not, it's going right into the Pacific.
That's what happens when you have the wrong people in charge.
Yep.
They've been put there for the wrong reasons.
Well, you certainly, that whole fucking, green energy ideology. You can't sacrifice people's lives and their homes.
That
it's
forest
just-
fire will have put more crap into the atmosphere than any of the crap you burn.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Come to Papa.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do they have an action plan how they're going to deal with it?
In California.
Yep.
California doesn't really come up with action
Yeah.
plans.
Did you see that mayor get the website?
Now, what did she do?
No.
She said, "What's that?" She was giving a speech. And she's supposed to give like the website where you can go and where you can find help. She just said, "Go to URL."
Awesome.
URL.
URL.
yeah. That's what she said.
Oh my gosh, they're brilliant.
You might as well say you go to the internet. I mean,
Oh,
jeez.
Go to computer.
that's
Go to Google.
great advice.
These are the events that need the pendulum to swing back.
It's happening. It's just
Yeah.
this is
You-
the
you know-
result of it.
California is so far gone. I don't know if they're ever wise up to get rid
No.
of these fucking progressives.
Yeah.
But you'd have to say to yourself, if this didn't do it, then there's nothing that will ever do it.
Yeah.
Part of the issue is you're trying to undo generations of programming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids are taught that this is great. No, this is the way to be.
Yeah, they've been taught, 30 years that eating dirt and, living like cavemen is the greatest thing on earth, and you gotta undo 30 years of that training. Not only 30 years of them being taught that, but 30 years of
Yeah,
carefully
freedom.
disappearing anyone
Yeah.
who disagreed
Freedom.
with it.
Or cancelling people.
Yeah.
Or just straight up disappearing them. The more permanent form of canceling.
Anshi Joshi says, "Hey Paul, it's nice to see you again. I used to watch you 4 or 5 years ago and I was amazed to catch your streams again. I hope you and your family is great." Oh my gosh. Ansh, good to see you, dude. We are doing amazing. Next level amazing, sir. Hopefully you're doing awesome.
I got a very interesting letter yesterday.
Oh, from who? The
From
ex-fiance?
Jaguar.
Oh, from who?
Oh,
Oh
from
no.
Jaguar.
Oh, Jaguar. Okay, sorry.
I nearly sent you a picture.
Oh, you
So-
should have.
So since they announced their new Woke campaign, their stock price has plummeted
Yep.
to its lowest number in history. And I received a letter yesterday saying, right, we're rebranding, but don't worry, we still give amazing support. Nothing's going to change. No, we're always going to be here should you need, support on your vehicle, blah, blah,
that's-
blah.
That's so nice.
It is. And I've never, ever received anything like that due to someone rebranding. I'm like, why have they sent that to every Jaguar owner? Could it
yeah, I
be
don't
because...
Maybe
So
they're
in this
little-
country, people who buy those cars are kind of like the wealthier sort of people who,
Oh,
like
Lee, you're
the
awesome.
conservative
Damn.
sort of people who have no interest in this woke crap.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, that's really good of them, James. I think you should buy another Jaguar because of their amazing support.
I'll be honest, I'm never going to buy another one again.
Wah, wah.
I think what you should buy is a Subaru.
Oh. How come?
By the time it comes to getting a new car, everything's probably going to be some electric garbage anyway.
Is anyone taking note of my excellence?
Well,
I think electric's a fad.
I'll tell you, I got a hybrid,
no.
and it saved me a lot of gas money.
I have a hybrid, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a hybrid though.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
want to do away with them eventually as well.
I'm sure.
You can't do... In Canada, you can't do electric. There's no way they could do it.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
yes,
too
it
cold.
is.
I mean, it's
I
already.
mean,
it
it's
was
too
proven
cold
here
even in
too.
northern
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah, in snowstorms, they were totally useless. People were stuck in the fucking middle of nowhere to get out.
Here, Lee, just bring that over back here, dude.
Alright. It's just don't want
So
it to
Paul-
be like accessible.
Yeah, no, it's accessible right here. Yeah, you don't have to go super far back. Just where we have no hindrance. You're good. Yeah, right
So
there,
Paul,
dude.
poor old Trudeau.
Oh, Trudeau.
That piece of filth prorogued the Parliament until the end of March.
Yeah,
He's an absolute scumbag.
yeah, he is a piece of shit.
He's. I don't understand it. And now we have no functioning government, but they're still getting paid a crap load of money to be on vacation for another 3 months.
Yep. Insane.
Like I honestly think they should get zero money.
They should.
How do you get a fucking 3-month vacation?
I don't know. And get
You
paid.
become
Yeah.
an elected official.
I should have a
It's
3-month
crazy.
vacation.
Like how that is legal is mind blowing.
Could I get one upgrade on the weapon locker
Yeah,
if you got the money for it?
I got the money.
I saw I
Appreciate it.
think I sent it to you, Paul, didn't I? Jagmeet Singh's message to diverse people. We need more women and gay people in Parliament.
Well,
Join the NDP.
I didn't hear the gay
No,
people
we
stuff.
need confident
I
people.
heard it was women and
Oh, women
activists.
And what else? That was it. Sorry, not gay people. Activists. We need more activists.
Spuddy, where's your weapons locker, dude?
Oh, I got it in here. Right in the
Yeah,
shop.
that guy's a
Oh.
piece of crap as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw on YouTube some old timer went up to him and told him, take off that turban and look like a real Canadian.
oh no.
Yeah, him and
Wild
Trudeau
times.
just-
Looking
ugh.
forward when you all become the 51st state. Sean Z, that will never happen, dude. But
Yeah.
it's funny, man. I'm not taking the offense to it. It is funny, and he's doubling down because he knows he's getting lots of attention about it.
I don't think he's serious about it.
I don't think so either. But
Yeah.
But he
I
does it
mean-
in a way that makes it that make it seem like he is, and it's funny.
It would sort of be interesting if he and Pollino came up to an agreement for it, because Pollino will probably be the next prime
Well, what
minister.
happens? Trump wants Greenland.
Yeah, we want Panama
Why would you
Canal,
want
and
Greenland?
Panama.
A lot of oil. There's a lot of oil out
well,
there.
not only that, but like, well, the Russians are taking over all that,
They
that
certainly are.
particular
The
region.
Russians and China have got a big stake in Africa at the minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear? Also, apparently Russia thought that Trump's tariffs are a really good idea, so they're trying it as well. They put a
Oh.
55% tariff against China.
Well-
This is mind blowing, man, guys. Things are.
I'm just
crazy.
hoping this Ukraine stuff gets sorted. Trump and Putin have already spoken, and they're already talking about a meeting.
Crazy, eh? Get
You
the-
know, all
I
the
think
years of
Zelensky already said he'll be part of the meeting too.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I think all of the Canada trolling is really because of Trudeau.
oh, it is
Yeah.
100%.
This is all payback for what they did to him during his first
Mhm.
4 years.
Yeah, and it's to me, it's okay. Troll the hell out of him because
Yeah.
he's useless.
Did you see
Hey.
Elon Musk's reply to him on Twitter?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god, it was so funny. What did he say? He said something, Trudeau said something, and Musk replied something like, "Be quiet, lady, you won't be the governor of Canada soon," or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's funny.
I'm ready for a change in the fact that we have to wait till the end of March before anything can even start, and then still have
Thank
to
you.
go after that.
Yeah, that's super frustrating.
Yep.
Fuck me. So
Oh,
lethal
crap.
this.
Dude is melting me. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't get out of my own
hey, hold on here.
fucking guys.
Oh, I can't even put this down.
Yeah, things have been pretty wild in the UK.
Oh
as
no!
well.
What? How did it get behind me?
Crazy.
Holy moly. Let's go, yeah.
Thanks, Lee.
Boom shot.
Captain Obvious. All right, let's get some more barriers then, I guess. What the heck?
How's work been this week, Paul?
Great, man. It's been quiet.
Nice, that's what you want. Nice quiet week.
I want quiet during the daytime and then busy at night. Give me a on call.
You want your money. Yeah,
I
give me
do. I
my
really
money.
do.
Yeah, I want my money.
I really, really do.
Lee, how's work for you?
Pretty busy at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah, the fourth quarter tends to be our busiest. And we have like many people down with like the flu and stuff because
Oh yeah.
it's going around, and yeah, people just aren't doing well, so we're a bit
Yikes.
short-staffed.
All right. Well, you stay healthy, sir.
Yeah, trying to.
Oh, a Wakati.
Oh, it's
we're way
I didn't even notice it was boss
Yeah,
wave.
I didn't either.
Fuck, I wasted it. Now it's right here.
Get away from my forger.
I'm going inside, it can't spawn in here.
Oh, I just got ravaged.
It's
Have you
almost
heard
dead.
about, oh Lee, have you heard about London? Oh, Pete's gonna love this. Have you heard about the Mayor of London's new legal immigrant bike plan?
Fight?
No.
So the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, who should be shot in the face, he's an awful, awful mayor, an awful person. He has rolled out a new service, so illegal immigrants get free bikes, like push bikes, so it can be easier for them to get around the capital.
Well, why isn't that the case for normal people with those Boris bikes?
Boris bikes.
Yeah, because
But
that's what they were called.
yeah,
They
they
might not be
can't
called that
afford
now, but they were called
to
Boris bikes.
I don't
give
So
know.
implemented by
elderly people
Boris
some
Johnson
money for heat.
when he was the mayor.
First of all, those bikes
Wait.
should only be for the citizens. Fuck the immigrants. They can walk.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But I thought they were free for normal people as well. Like,
No,
Wow.
no,
okay.
not for the regulars, I'm afraid, Lee.
All right.
But yeah, things have been pretty shitty here. It's been quite cold as well. Has it been cold where you are, Lee?
Oh yeah, it hasn't gone above -2 in the last week.
Is Lee in the
That's
voice
just
chat?
degrees.
Silly boys. -2.
It's nothing in comparison to Canada, and
It's
I'm
cold to
fully
us.
aware of that. But for us, it's
Sure,
very
no,
cold
I get that.
for us.
I'll try to have some empathy.
-2 isn't bad unless you have like a 20-mile-an-hour.
Yeah, well,
wind
you
with
need to
it.
try harder.
Yes. No, Spuddy's right though. That wind chill is what's the killer. That's why,
Yeah,
like, when we
yeah.
check our weather network, it gives us the temperature, and then it gives us our second temperature with wind chill.
It's like today would have been a nice day out if it wasn't so windy.
Yeah, we've got.
What's it
hardcore
like?
wind.
What's it like in Pennsylvania right now? Cold.
Last time I checked, it was like 29 Fahrenheit,
Oh yeah, it's cold there
which
too.
wasn't bad if it wasn't for the fact that it was also like a 15-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, yeah.
And for some reason, when it gets cold here, it also gets really windy. You'd think it would be the way around.
It's almost warm enough here now for the snow to change into rain, and I'm kind of hoping that would happen just to get rid of it because it's a nuisance here.
Sure.
We're supposed to get rain this weekend.
Oh, perfect. Feel free to dump that into me, James. Just throwing that out there. Excuse me.
So, Paul, well done on your 3D prints.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
coming out nice.
I've got. I did another one for Cameron. It's a Raiders hammer, but I've got some extra additional things to go on top of it, so it's crazy.
Does yours print 2 colors at the same time?
It prints 4 colors at the same time.
Okay, that's quite impressive for a beginner's printer.
If you search up Bamboo A1 printers, even the mini, they're entry level 3D printers that are way better than the hardcore ones that are out there.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're definitely advancing. There was a point where you simply could not get a printer that did more than 1 color.
Yep.
They didn't exist at one point. We're only going back to like 2017, 2018.
Yeah. Like these
I
are.
mean, just go back 10 years and 3D printers just didn't exist.
No, that's right. These are functional right out the box. There's no calibration, anything you have to do. You take it out of
That's
the box,
nice.
put in your filament, and you're good to go. It's crazy. Light them up.
And you've not had any issues with the prints coming off the bed?
No. It's because it's a metal plate. So you take it off and you bend it back and forth, whatever, and it pops right off. I haven't even had to take a razor to scrape off any of the yucky stuff either, or any of the leftovers.
And how much was it?
So Isaac's was $249. That's Canadian, so I think it's $199 American. And then the big one that I got was $4 something. I think it was, because it's on sale even right now too, I believe.
That's not bad.
No,
That's not a bad price.
They're amazing.
Yeah, it's way more advanced than even the one I've got.
Yeah, I love it.
The novelty does kind of wear off, but you'll find that you do end up printing things that are quite useful around the house.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's I got some stuff. There's controller holders that I printed that are amazing.
Yeah, I saw those.
I'm probably gonna sell some of them. See if anyone's interested.
Free boom shop like that.
Let's go over here. Oh, this is perfect. Now we're getting there with all the things here.
Sorry, Mr. Paul.
That's okay.
When does Trump actually get in?
January
20th.
January 20th.
Okay, yeah.
20th of Jan. Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Who do you think is going to foot the bill to rebuild Ukraine?
I'm hoping it's
They-
not us.
They can rebuild it themselves.
It's
I
he's
don't
right,
think we're
though.
going to be left.
Well,
Yeah,
they borrowed all that money. They have to pay that back too.
And
I mean,
we're
the
never
part
gonna
that Russia is claiming, they'll probably pay for that themselves.
Yeah. So, I'm so sick and tired of Ukraine. I don't even want to hear about it anymore.
It's just the amount of money we've sent over.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with helping other countries. It's just our country's in such a horrible state financially that we need the help. And Trudeau has sent way too much money of my tax dollars.
Yeah.
I was looking at some stats. I can't believe the amount of Indians that have emigrated to Canada in the last 10 years.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a university here in my city, UMBSJ, University of New Brunswick, St. John. And we've even got a part over in Milledgeville where the university is. That's called Chinatown. Because there's so many Asians. True story. And that's not being racist or anything. It's just there's so many Asians over there.
Oh yeah, we
they
have
dubbed it Chinatown.
tons of Chinatowns here in the U.S. and they're actually called that.
Yeah, assimilation is the key. Like, I got nothing against immigrants as long as they assimilate.
Sure.
Our country is not going to become your country. Just
100%.
understand that. Yeah.
Oh, can I get one more weapon locker upgrade?
Yeah.
So many of them. That's the
Appreciate it.
problem.
Yeah, it's
America
the
is
sheer
the
numbers.
America is the third highest populated country in the world. And if you take 1 billion people away from India and 1 billion people away from China, America is still the third highest populated country in the world.
Yeah.
That's how many people are in China and India.
Yeah, it's wild. Science spotted.
Well, China's quite communisty, isn't it? So. Yeah, UK is just bloody falling apart at the minute.
Why? What's going on for you
Has
guys?
been for the past decade.
Yeah, but even more so now. So so they released the budget, didn't they, just before Christmas, and it's really hurting businesses and hiring. And our pound, as of yesterday, I think it was, wasn't it, Lee, dropped to the lowest it's been in a year. And our financial outlook is joint as bad as it was in 2008, when the
Wow.
financial crash was.
Mm.
Okay.
We're the closest to the dollar that we've ever been.
That's insane.
Hmm.
I was like in 2008 where the U.S. dollar became less than the Canadian
Yes,
dollar.
it did. Thanos had it right. Perhaps a genocide is in order. Shawnzy, I'll tell you right now, you're not going to get an argument from me. There is some select rotten people that
Yeah.
could be genocide, and it's okay.
Well, I was reading an article from an entrepreneur in London. He just had his phone stolen. So for those who don't know, phone theft in London is huge. You have a lot of bike gangs who go around just swiping people's phones.
Out of their hands
It's
while they're
not-
using them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Figures.
It's a huge thing. And this guy's like, I pay £1.2 million in tax a year, and
Oh,
I've
wow.
had my phone stolen twice.
Oh,
And
wow.
It's just lawlessness in London. And it's like a lot of the rich entrepreneurs that he knows have just left for Dubai. They're like, we're sick of this. Our cities aren't safe. Our emergency services are just crippled. And they're like, no, I'm done with this country.
Wow.
Yeah, look at Dubai. There's virtually no crime there whatsoever.
killing it.
because,
No.
Because if you do something there,
Yeah,
you
there's
know you're going to be fucked over so bad. And that's how
Yeah.
it should be here, too.
crime and punishment. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yep, that is it.
That's like that dude that was speeding at 200 kilometers an hour here in Canada, and he just got a slap on the wrist, like, hey, don't do that again. After
Yeah,
getting arrested or whatever, like,
yeah.
it's ridiculous. There's
That kind of doing 200 miles per hour almost deserves a jail sentence.
well, it's supposed to be. That's the thing. You're supposed to lose your
Yeah.
license, lose your car.
Well,
Blah, blah,
definitely
blah.
lose your license, but
Yeah.
you actually need to go to jail for that because it's not in your life that we really care about. It's all the other people you would kill if you cause a crash, driving like that.
Like in Brampton, Ontario, the insane amount of crime that's happening there is mind blowing, and the police aren't really doing anything about it because they can't.
Yeah.
And the laws are so weak here now.
Nothing's going to change until that changes back to the way it was.
Yep. I think we have at least 500,000 illegal immigrants here. Illegal ones, and they won't leave. They're protesting in the streets, and they still aren't getting in trouble or packed up and shipped out.
Hopefully, Pierre will change all of that.
Hopefully.
He's supposed to. So
What P?
He's got
what
his
he
work
needs
cut
to
out
do
for him, though.
He does.
Oh my
is get a
God.
border czar.
So
Yeah.
he's talking.
We have
about,
one now. Well, he's a hard ass.
So yeah, PP's talking about making the borders tougher and all that stuff, which is great. We need that. It's just he's a politician. He's got to say the right things, and I hope he really acts on the stuff he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that clip of Biden where he's desperately trying not to say "Make America Great Again." Have you seen it?
No.
Where he's in the Oval Office giving his speech, and he's like, we have to make, we do. Think about it. And like, it's just
Oh, my
funny.
gosh.
Oh, I should send that to you
Yeah.
when I see it. It's so funny. But I'll tell you what, the law of justice has been served in this country. So, Andrew, I've just got the story because I forgot his name. Andrew McIntyre was jailed for 7.5 years for his Facebook posts about the riots in Southport we had last year.
7.5 years.
7.5 years. Granted, some of them were quite graphic. He was calling on, killing people. But still, 7.5 years where I've seen rapists in the news get 3 years.
Yeah. That's completely and totally disproportionate.
In the United
Insane.
States,
That's words
nothing
versus
would
actual
happen.
violence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like that's crazy. That's literally thought crime.
Yep. I mean, some of the stuff he said, is an arrestable offence because he was calling on people to be killed and shot and things. But still, he didn't do anything.
It's one
Oh,
thing
no.
to say that people should be shot. It's another to say, "Hey, here's
Well, in this
how to
country,
do it.
we've
Here's
got a
ways
radical
to do it."
left-wing government now. And a lot of people forget as well that our Prime Minister rose to power by being a very, very ruthless prosecutor. Keir Starmer's job was to send people to prison before he got into politics.
Wow. Okay.
Now there's a big scandal about the grooming gangs. Have you seen that, Lee?
The grooming gangs?
No.
Yeah, there's...
And those rapists from Pakistan?
Yeah. So
What?
there are groups of Muslim men up and down the country that have been raping girls for about 10 years. And the police have been completely impotent about dealing with them.
Yeah.
So I want to say Brighton, but I might be wrong. There was a group of 6 Pakistani men, and the police turned up and they saw this 13-year-old girl with them, nearly nude, completely drunk, and they arrested the 13-year-old girl for drunken disorderly offences.
That can't be true.
Look it up. Look it up. This is why I asked Lee for, moral support, because what I say sounds so absurd.
Oh.
And it all came out that, you know, these grooming gangs, you know, they've been operating and
How are they
that.
still in the
And,
country?
well, Keir
I've heard
Starmer's
should be
way
jailed
to
forever.
address it. Well, Keir Starmer released a video saying, you know, we mustn't allow this to generate Islamophobia.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's
we
more
need
important
these-
than actually
Yeah, that's more
protecting your own
important.
citizen. Yeah.
hmm So obviously now it's all come out. The majority of these people have been arrested and are going to go to jail. But all the other parties are calling for an inquiry of like, why the hell was this allowed to go on?
Right.
Even though this did start under the other parties, you know, which is ironic in its own right. But Labour voted it down. Our left-wing party said, no inquiry. No.
So there was movies from the 70s and 80s that I would love to see come into real life action, and it was Charles Bronson's Death Wish movies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I
If you
love it.
guys have not seen any Death
Oh,
Wish
yeah.
movies, you gotta watch those because
You-
you'd be
you
like,
gotta
you're like, yeah, this is what we need right now.
Yeah. They'd be canceled so quick, you know, nowadays it's not even fun.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
We basically live in a Clockwork Orange world now.
Explain that.
Have you seen A Clockwork Orange?
That
Have you
was
seen the movie?
that was from like the 80s,
Yes.
though, wasn't? Yeah, I don't remember.
No, 1971 or something.
Oh,
It's
I
a
don't
very-
remember.
Yeah.
Very early
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
And obviously it was regarded as a disgusting movie at the time. It was so vile and vulgar and yeah, just way the hell out there
So
that it
my
was
kind of
banned.
movie. All right.
Yeah, have you ever seen it? Or
I-
not?
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's
If you had seen it, Paul, you would remember.
Ah,
it.
okay.
yeah. So it basically follows a kind of a gang of criminals, and then it focuses on like the main criminal, and it's just how lawlessness, corruption is just part of everyday life. Nudity and sex are everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Rape,
Oh,
violence.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah to that.
And in the early 70s, people walked out of the cinema because it was so horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But now, watching it, it's very
What's his
tame,
name?
and it's-
Malcolm
I can't remember his name.
Malcolm
The guy with the
McDonald?
thing on his eye. Yeah, something like
yeah,
that. And that- yeah.
He was in one of the remakes of Halloween. Actually, he plays Dr. Loomis.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's what we have now. We have mass lawlessness, corruption, you know, beyond your wildest dreams. You know, children exposed to sex everywhere. I mean, there's this little 10-year-old drag queen now. Like, what the hell? You got drag queens teaching kids to twerk, and
Oh my gosh.
you know, men going in women's bathrooms and assaulting them because they claim to be that. Like, it's literally A Clockwork Orange. You know, there was a bit where they experimented on prisoners, and obviously we've got, you know, people experimenting on us with things. Did you see Bill Gates cashed all his stock in for the Moderna vaccine?
Oh, he made bank
made-
and moved on.
He made $500 million off the vaccine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because that company is going to become worthless now. Because that was literally their only product.
Wow.
Their stock's already tanking.
Okay.
Yeah, they're begging people to get, you know, booster shots now.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moderna has no other products other than that vaccine. That's it. So once people stop getting it, they fold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gavin Newscomb will probably get a booster shot.
Say that again, Pete. Sorry.
Gavin Newsom, aka Gavin Newscum, as they call
Oh,
him.
okay. Who is
Yeah.
that? Hey, big casino.
That's the governor of California.
Ah, okay. okay.
Oh,
I didn't
this
know
soon
who
to
it
be
was.
ex-governor.
Yeah, the ex-governor.
Is he the
California.
one who tried to bribe people with a free burger and chips if they got a vaccine?
No, that was the mayor of New York City.
Oh, that
what's
was
his
New
name?
York.
This
Okay.
De Blasio, Bill De Blasio, the
Oh,
piece of
him.
shit,
Yes.
cunt face.
He became an ex-governor too.
Politics is amazing.
Yeah.
Get the vaccine and have a free burger. I'm amazed Christina Freeland and Trudeau don't face some sort of hearings for freezing bank accounts. I really don't. Like, I'm amazed.
Oh
they
yeah,
haven't.
the trucker.
If the likes,
Yeah.
yeah, if the
Yeah.
likes of you or me stole someone's bank card, you know, it would be theft. End of story. They seized the funds of hundreds of truckers, and they get nothing. Like, it's insane.
You can just imagine how much these fucking politicians made off of those vaccines, the way they were, pushing it.
Yeah, they did the same over here.
They didn't do it for, the good of the people. It was all about,
No.
bucks.
No, I agree.
And then
I
people
think
who
it-
actually. No, go ahead.
I think it was Pfizer that finally admitted that the vaccine was never safe.
It was not safe, and it wasn't really. It was more of like a medicine. It was never really a vaccine. Is supposed to prevent you from, getting something. And
It wasn't
certainly
even a
didn't.
medicine. It was just a purely experimental thing to see if
Yeah.
it would actually help, and it didn't.
Well, it was the first vaccine ever to. Oh, I don't know the medical stuff, but it was basically a normal vaccine contains a part of the virus that your body can see, study, and get used to, so it can fight it off when it sees it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
the COVID vaccine had like mRNA or something, which is
Yeah.
basically what that is it's like a command to tell
Yeah.
your cells what to do.
I'm convinced that it launched sepsis inside of my body because that's why I got this deadly infection.
Poisonous has got a blood clot.
The night of my second, shot, and then needless to say, after that, I never had another booster shot.
No.
But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know a
like-
few
like-
people who got clots.
I mean, vaccines tend to be like.
Yeah, that was
studied and
what Pfizer
created over
admitted,
the
is that
course
it
of,
did
like,
increase the risk of
multiple
clots
decades.
noticeably.
Whereas the COVID vaccine had to be like mass produced and done with like the world's knowledge pooled together.
But
within
they
a
wouldn't
couple of
admit it
months.
until
Like,
after they
it's
got
not,
received immunity.
It had to be done differently, and that doesn't mean to say it was done right, but it was
The
it
pressure
just
that
had
they
to be.
put on people.
Yes.
The
Yeah, to
absolute
get-
pressure they put. Yeah.
after they
I-
already knew that it had some serious side effects,
Mhm.
see, that's what killed. Because I could have died from that fucking thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. A lot of people died of blood clots. You still there, Paul?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. You guys
Yeah.
go right ahead.
Yeah, I had that woman from the National Health Service knock on my door to ask why I've not got it,
Yeah.
which is just absolutely insane.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
I mean,
Well, Paul, I
I mean,
sent you
so-
pictures of my knee.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That scar is almost a foot long.
Hold still, Paul.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Just prettying everything up here.
There you go, all yours.
Thank you. Yeah, some wacky times. Wacky times we're living
Yeah.
in, boys.
We cover a lot of
definitely.
ground in these conversations.
Yeah, we do. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the amount of looting that's going on in LA, though?
No.
That, isn't that
I heard
disgusting?
about
Yeah. There was a picture of this guy with 2 sacks of things he'd looted, and the caption read, lovely LA residents. He's saving his neighbour's stuff by taking it into his house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that they imposed a curfew in fire-hit areas. So people aren't, going to be allowed to go out in areas that have already been hit. Just to stop looting.
Honestly, like there should be National Guard then. They should be shooting people that are looting people's homes.
Well, the
No
National
mercy.
Guard should be there anyway, coordinating rescue
Yeah.
and evacuation and all that.
I think that's crazy that somebody came to your house and asked you why you didn't get a vaccine.
Yeah, I know.
That is wild.
Well, too bad they didn't knock on my door. Of course, in this state, they don't do shit like that.
Yeah.
That would have been entertaining.
All right.
Hey, you want to put a vaccine in me? I'll put a bullet in
The only
you.
thing we really get knocking on our door is we still get cable company knocking on our
We
doors
do
every once in a while.
too.
Yeah, really?
Rogers
To
canvases our
the point,
neighborhoods.
we get Brightspeed
Interesting.
knocking on our door.
Okay. It's just I tell them I'm not interested. Like, oh yeah, but how much do you pay? Like, still not interested.
Yeah.
Like, I could get you a better.
So
No, not interested.
what I tell them is, and it makes them leave, I put a sign out that says no solicitors allowed.
Sure.
And I tell them, we do not allow solicitors. We have a sign out. Have a good day.
Okay.
At that point, they're now trespassing.
Uh-oh.
So if they try to continue, they're now trespassers and can be prosecuted as such.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't even know if that would. We could do the no solicitation here in Canada, but it wouldn't matter. They'd be like, "Come on, buddy, just they're doing their job." That's what the judge would probably say to us. Come on, he's doing his job. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh no, over here, once you tell them to leave, if
Yeah.
they refuse, they're trespassers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, we don't have those sorts of laws over here.
Try them out. They're good.
I wish we'd had a kind of constitution that was just written in stone that couldn't be changed. Problem is, one government will work for one rule, and then another government comes in and just scraps it
Yep.
and does its own thing.
Same with us.
Well,
That's
actually, the
part of
U.S.
the problem.
Constitution can be changed.
So a lot of that,
But it takes
the
a
next
lot
person's
to
term
change.
is
Yeah,
spent
it's
on
almost
doing-
impossible to change constitution.
In fact, the Constitution's only been changed, I think, 25 times in its entire existence.
Huh. All right.
And 10 of them were all at once,
Oh.
which was when the Constitution was first written. There was a bunch of stuff they forgot to put in.
That won't be the last of them.
I thought there was a drop shot here somewhere.
There's a whole thing with the Chagos Islands now, isn't there? I don't know if you, Pete and Spuddy, have heard about that, because it affects America as well.
The what?
So Britain, the Chagos Islands,
Okay.
Chagos. Basically, it's an island that's been under British rule for hundreds of years. And I think it's Mauritius who've declared, oh, this should be ours, because the British Empire took it over from us in 1700, as part of slavery, blah, blah, blah. And it's home to a big US base as well.
Okay.
Now, as part of our thing of, restoring errors of the past or whatever, the UK government has now decided it will return these islands to Mauritius. And Mauritius is like, no, you're going to give it to us, but you're also going to give us something like £700 million as
Oh,
well.
All right.
You gotta.
And, well, they weren't going
just-
to, but
Yeah.
our previous government weren't going to, but this new government has conceded we're going to give them lots of money. They've offered to pay, I think it's like £70 million a year for several years, but they're going to offer to pay it up front to get the deal done quickly.
Wow.
And the reason they're trying to get it through quickly is because the Trump administration does not like it, because obviously it affects the American base on there. They're like, hold on, that means we're going to owe Mauritius for the 99-year lease on an American base, when this was originally a guaranteed base under British law. So they're now trying to push that through, our stupid left-wing government, so that Trump can't veto it when he gets into power.
Watch him.
So even though they're like, oh, we don't have money for pensioners, we don't have money for this, they're like, don't worry, we can pay you 70 million up front, you know, for this. There you go.
Wow. Good times.
I thought you guys would have heard of that, because obviously it's got an American base and it's been in American news.
No.
No, not at all.
I heard about the island being returned, but I didn't hear about the American base being affected.
Well, yeah, because obviously currently the base is under British sovereignty. But once it's returned, rather than having an established permanent base, it will be on a 99-year lease. Meaning in 99 years that base will have to go, or new terms will need to be paid to the government of Mauritius. Yeah, nuts.
We got company.
So what's the weather like in Canada, Paul?
The weather?
The weather.
It is +3, feels like -1 at the moment.
Not too
You,
bad.
you have snow?
Oh yeah. It's been snowing every night. Like I had to shovel yesterday morning, but just enough to be a nuisance, to make it cold, to make you chilled through to the bone. It's just stupid. That's it. Yeah, that's what it's like here in Canada, in my part of Canada, anyways.
Yeah, we've not had any snow, but we've had lots of frost. Yeah, we've had lots of frost.
Lots of
Well,
frost.
I've had snow up here, but like it didn't all get cleared away, so all the snow that was left over is just frozen solid.
Oh, that
Ah,
sucks.
you got ice.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, we know
No
what that's
driving.
all about. Oh, good.
Ow.
Trying to think.
I really hate this hotel sign. It keeps bouncing my drop shots.
Oh, thank you, James. I'm trying to think of some
That's
other
okay.
stuff that was happening in the news here. There's it's been tons of crap going on.
Yeah, same over here.
Got 'em all. Twos.
A couple of people have been stabbed in London already this year. Yeah, well, they killed a little kid on a bus.
What? Why?
Yep. I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but yeah, he was killed. They just stabbed him. I don't know if it was a school bus or just a regular bus. But it was only a kid of like 12 or 13.
Frig off, man. People are stupid.
And
Some
they stabbed
people are
a
just
young
evil.
woman at New Year's celebrations as well for the London fireworks.
So, James, in your personal opinion, what is the remediation or the fix for all these stabbings in the UK?
Give the police back their powers and hire more of them.
Okay.
And let
Don't
them
have
do
the
their
police
job.
scared of
Yeah.
being called racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The Manchester bombings were a whitewash for the Ariana Grande concert. The CCTV footage showed that the people going in with big backpacks weren't searched,
what?
and the security personnel were like, "Yeah, you know,
This
you
day
don't
and
want to
age,
single them out."
how do you not search people who have
Yeah,
bad
right, yeah.
Because you can be accused of profiling.
Yes, big deal. Save lives
Nah,
by doing that.
it's just complacency. I've been in places like that, and they just don't do it.
Over here, they teach them how to profile.
Well, you know, you have to look at the statistics.
Yeah.
Who are the people committing these type of crimes?
Yeah, but on the same foot, the police are so kind of impotent now. I've got to say it. So my mate's missus Sarah, she's about 5 foot, and she's been on sick leave for about 3 years now. So she joined the police, was sent out on a solo patrol unit. So get this, in the UK, the majority of police, unless there's an incident, only go out on single file. So one officer.
Do they carry guns?
Nope. You have to have a special license to
insane.
carry guns.
That
So
is
you
Here, in
should
order to be an
have-
officer, you have to have a firearm.
Yeah.
No,
And you
no.
carry it off duty also.
Yeah.
No, all you have are handcuffs. I don't even know if all officers have truncheons or mace.
So
I don't. That
Why?
I don't know.
what's the reason why they don't
different-
carry guns?
Different laws over here. We're not a gun state.
I know, but
You know,
these
gun
are police
country.
officers.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. It's just that's how it's always been.
Insane.
But she was trying to arrest some 6-foot guy who was absolutely off his face, pissed out of his face. And obviously at some point he's looked at her and gone, I can get away from this stupid girl. So he
Thank you.
shoved her against a wall and, punched her a few times and then ran off. So she's been on sick leave for a good couple of years because of that.
Might as well milk it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why would you send a new,
Yeah. No, it's
5-foot
insane.
bloody young woman out
Yeah.
on her own?
There's, should somebody who's 5 feet tall and slender should probably not even be a police officer, just to be, honest with you.
Yeah.
No. And I do personally think that
Especially in a
if you-
country where you don't carry a gun, you can be overpowered in a matter of
Easily.
seconds.
Easily.
Yeah, because over here you can kind of get away with it just because you actually are allowed to have weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I don't care
our
how,
army
how big and strong you are, a hollow point's gonna make you stop
Oh, yeah.
charging
Yeah.
someone.
Absolutely.
well, they had to kind of draft the army on standby because a lot of the armed police officers. So we do have armed response units that can be called in, but the regular front officers don't carry guns.
Yeah.
But a huge amount of the armed police tried to hand in their license because of the whole shooting case of that Chris Cabba guy. Obviously,
Okay.
a police officer killed a black guy, and obviously the media got a hold of it. Completely spun it, and
Well,
obviously, blah blah blah.
Was it justifiable? I mean, just
Oh yeah, he
because
was trying to run him over. So he
Yeah.
shot
Oh,
him.
it was that one. Okay.
Yeah, that case.
Well,
And then it turned out that and then the media obviously released the officer's name because there were no anonymity laws. And it turned out this Chris Cabba guy, this black guy, was part of a gang in London. And the gang put a bounty of £10,000 on whoever gives this officer's head. So the officer and his family had to go into hiding. And I don't know if they're still in protective custody or not. But they had to quickly change the law and say, right, you can't reveal officers' names. Because our entire armed police force was just like, no, screw you. We're not going to do our jobs and then have bounties put on our heads because you're
This
revealing
sounds like
details.
a movie plot.
Yeah, it really does.
Mate, Google it. You'll see it all in the
No,
news.
no,
No, we
I'm
believe
not
you.
denying it. It just sounds like a
It's
movie
It does
plot.
sound like a movie plot.
Thank you.
But in the UK, there are 2 things that I only know this because obviously I work with an ex-cop. In the UK, there are 2 things that if you join the police, they can't force you to do. They can't force you to carry a firearm, and they can't force you to drive a squad car.
Okay.
So if you join
And
the
it-
force and say, I don't want to be an armed officer, or I don't want to be, a driver of a squad car, they can't make you. So
Here in the
They
US, even if you're doing parking meters, you have to carry a firearm.
yeah, it's a different country with different laws and expectations.
It's ridiculous.
Like, even if you're private security, most of them are expected to have
Can you
firearms.
set up here, Paul?
What's that, dude?
Like in your setup?
Thank you. I'm almost done.
He's getting there. Yeah, the army and the police in this country are having one hell of a job recruiting. So what happens? They lower the standards.
Yeah.
so they can
That's
get
so
more
wild.
people in. When I did my army training, men had to get a beep. If anyone knows what the beep test is, you had to get a beep test score. I think it was something like 14, and they've already lowered that to 10.
Kirby Lass, so good to see you. So what's the beat test?
So imagine a track, and you have to run to one end of the track in the other in perfect time with the beep.
Ah, beep.
And the beep
okay.
will and the beep will change intervals, so you'd have to run fast, then slow. And changing the pace that you run really tests your kind of stamina. You can get really tired really quick, and you had to get to level 14 to pass it. But
Why
they've
would
already
you lower
dropped
your
that.
standards? I don't understand that.
What was that airline in America that said the standards aren't going to be the primary source of recruiting now? It's going to be diversity.
Yeah.
Well, you never fly on that airline ever again.
Exactly.
Awesome in spirit.
I mean, look what's happening in LA. Let's focus on diversity instead of
Yeah.
firefighting. Let's just hope we don't have a fire.
Yeah. Oh no, they're paying for it, unfortunately.
We didn't start the fire.
But one thing I say about LA and California, you vote those fucking people in every time. So part of the problem is the people there
Yeah.
too.
Well, it's pretty much only LA that votes those people, and it's just so many
Yeah.
people live there.
Well, same
Like
thing
as
with
soon
New
as you
York
go
City.
to Northern California, it's all
Yeah.
conservative.
Oh yeah. Same thing with New York City. You go to Long Island and upstate, it's much more conservative. But the city has so many people that they swing every statewide election.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although that could be changing as more and more people leave that city.
That's
You
what
need these
needs
sort
to
of
happen.
wake-up calls. Did you see the Jordan Peterson interview with Pierre Poilievre?
I sure did.
I watched, I think, 8 or 9 minutes, and I do want to go and watch the whole thing. It's, I guess it's really awesome.
My
Yeah,
favorite
it's-
interview by him is though when he's eating the apple.
Yes. Yeah, that's incredible.
I saw a clip of that.
It's oh my god.
Common sense.
Yeah, that's.
You can
that's,
tell he just doesn't have time for these reporters.
Yeah.
So just ask your questions and go away.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
it. But he's.
I mean, if someone was asking me inane questions, I'd be annoyed too.
He calls these reporters out though too, which is awesome.
Yeah.
He does have a lot of Trumpisms in him with regard with the interviews and stuff like that. But it's pretty wild.
He's also very articulate with and that helps.
Yeah, yeah.
He's very clear on his points.
Yeah, he knows his facts. There's no question about it.
There was a press conference he did, and someone was asking about, reoffenders, and it's like people reoffend because we let them out early on bail.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Right.
like why are you not blaming the offenders for the fact that they offend?
Like Trudeau created safe zones for people to do their drugs, and they're around playgrounds and crap like that. And he's called all of this stuff out. These fentanyl dispensaries and stuff as well. And,
It should not be encouraged. You certainly maybe you don't put people in jail for 20 years for doing drugs, but
Sure.
on the other hand, you should not let them do them like out in the open and just do nothing about it.
Yeah, this is why we have such a problem with illegal immigration on the boats, because it's just so desirable for them.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
I don't know if this was in America or the UK, but there was that woman who used pepper spray near a migrant centre because she was being assaulted, and they arrested her for the pepper spray. It's just
stupid.
absolutely insane.
Had to be.
I don't know. I can't really
or New
remember
York,
the story.
or Los Angeles, or Chicago, one of those.
Oh crap!
Yeah, it's
fucking
just
cities.
bloody nuts.
It's mind blowing. That's the thing here in Canada too. Like if you defend yourself in your home and violently, and something bad really happens to the to the offender,
Yeah.
you can get in
You're
trouble.
fucked.
Yeah,
It-
but I don't care. I'm still going to defend my family and house and all that other stuff. But
See, we have the stand your ground laws here, which
is
protect
awesome.
the yeah.
Mhm.
So if somebody comes to my house, I have no hesitation to drop them.
Sure. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just wanted to say hi, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said hi back.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So. Big changes all around for everybody, which is awesome. Except for the UK, they're not doing anything.
I've
Yeah,
actually
that's
got a
very
big
depressing.
change coming up in September.
Who does?
We're going to be. I do.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh,
Mom and I are going to be joining my brother down in Georgia.
Oh, you are.
Are you moving? or-
permanently?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Holy crap,
Ooh.
dude.
Wow.
Are you excited
Congratulations.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? DPG, what's up, buddy? What are you going to do work-wise? Are you going to stick with Walmart? or-
I am looking to get into the same body shop that he has as like a parts guy.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
And-
Because his
Nice.
boss wants to hire a second parts person. And from what it sounds like, he's going to try to hold the spot.
Okay.
Nice.
It'd be more money for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's more money.
for
And,
you,
you know,
dude.
it's an actual, field, not just Walmart.
Right.
That kestrel's really low.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it there. Huh.
Man, you can almost touch it.
There's a couple maps where the kestrels just fly super low for some
Oh,
reason.
what the hell?
Shit.
Look at it, it's
Oh.
frozen there.
Thank you, Spuddy.
Shit, sorry, everyone's
Thank
down.
you.
I'm standing looking at the frozen kestrel.
No, I know you walked right by me. I was like, our healer doing his job.
It's
That's what I
dead, it's
usually do.
switched.
I don't even
I just
see
picked
it.
up
I don't see
points
it
from
either.
it.
Where is
Oh, I
it?
can see it on my screen, just chilling in the sky.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Yeah, that's just me a glitch.
weird.
It disappeared on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah,
gone now.
It did.
Yeah.
I think it's because it froze and died at the same time.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that sounds like a big tune. It is. He's got a boomer.
Gave you a little spanking.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, I hate you.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Oh my god,
Effing you, have no hair, never see a
Yeah.
girl, right?
That had to be my favorite.
Oh, it's so good.
But it was all to like prove that she was actually legitimate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, as in, well, that she was Chinese.
Yeah, I'm just so used to being the African dudes.
Paul has a field day with these people.
I love it. Oh, it's so
You
much
love
fun.
it. Yeah.
I'm a goat nipple drinker. I
Oh, yeah,
drink
that was
the
one of my
nipples of
favourites.
goats
Yeah, they-
to see what they've eaten during the day.
They get very offended when you do that. They get very angry.
I had.
I don't see why. I'd be entertained.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I had a message. Someone trying to buy one of my items. Her name was Verena, and I'm selling
Verena.
I'm selling my 2016 NBA Hall of Fame enshrinement package that has Shaq's signature and stuff. And she says, "Hi, is this available?" I said, "Yes. Are you interested?" She said, "Can I pick it up on January 8th? I can pay in advance to avoid delays. Could you provide me with your wire e-transfer details?" I said,
Yeah.
absolutely. The email is anotherfbscammer@gmail.com. And they didn't reply back. So I sent a message the next day. I was like, I didn't get the transfer. They saw it, ignored it. So I sent a message on Thursday. It says, "Hey, are we still playing this game? I want to play along a bit. I'm a little bored." And I think they blocked me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
love it.
believe you actually pursue it like further than
Oh yeah. What?
just giving them the phony email address.
Why are you selling Shaq's signature there?
So it's just sitting there, right? And so I'm just still trying to clear out stuff and.
You've sold a lot of stuff though.
I certainly have, yeah.
I saw you finally got the Zelda statue out.
Oh my gosh, that thing is a thing of beauty. It's like 2 feet tall. It's huge. It's beautiful. I just don't have.
Where have you got them stood up?
I'm sorry.
Where have you got them stood up?
In my office. That's where the 3D printers and stuff.
What's the plan for the shelving unit? Because I think you said you were going to go to Moncton at some point and get a proper glass shelving unit.
So Steph's birthday is the 23rd of February, and so the Saturday before her birthday, I'm not on call. So we're thinking of going to Halifax to go to IKEA to buy those glass shelves.
Nice. It's 51st, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. You know what's funny? Her job that she works at just sent me an email. Let me see. And it said, hold on there. Where are you? Give me 2 seconds because this is actually fun because Steph texts me back. Why isn't it showing up? I'll check my phone then.
Is it about the other woman coming back?
Oh no! This is about the So where she worked, they sent me a survey. Okay, I'm getting thoroughly annoyed here.
Maybe you should take a break, pal.
Well, I'm checking my sent folders and nothing's even showing up.
What was it you said to me when I said that during Call of Duty? You told me to go suck a dick.
And I thoroughly meant that too.
Yeah.
I know you did.
I don't mind clarifying. I know why you said it. Like you're a jerk.
There have been points where I was just pissing myself laughing watching you play.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Oh, we're having a tough time watching, like playing COD right now.
Well, they
what's the-
broke it with that update. So watching
what-
Paul fail
yeah.
to get into Rebirth Island and just rage. I'm on a black screen!
Again.
What did they do to the game to make it like not playable anymore?
So they brought out an update where they're doing an event with the movie or the TV show Squid Game. And so there's a big Squid Game event and they brought out their own Warzone map that has different things, blah, blah, blah. And so when they did that, they broke a bunch of other crap as well. So you can't really play Rebirth Island. You can sporadically, or
Right.
it freezes, it hangs, and you just have to keep restarting. So last Saturday, I streamed for 5.5 hours, and I could barely play on that map. So you're forced to do the Squid Game map, and then it's so frustrating at times because you're playing the game, you gotta do the red light, stop, green light.
You
stop.
died so many times to that.
Sure, and it's
Yeah.
it's fun. I love it. It's just so frustrating. But then you have cheaters. You got to deal with all of that crap. You got to deal with skill-based matchmaking and skill-based damage. It's just an absolute nightmare.
I mean, if it's skill-based damage, I'll be getting all the
They
kills.
just kept having to announce what it was.
So,
I can't shoot
Yeah,
straight
you-
to save my life in that game.
but it helps you. That's the thing. I'm playing on Stakeout. It's a small little apartment, and you can run around in circles shooting everybody. So I'm trying to work on my camo, so I had a shotgun. I had 56 kills one match. And then the next match, my shotgun shots that were point blank were doing hits and not kills. And it lasted
Wow.
for 6 games.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what is happening here? And you read about it and you see it, and everybody's talking about skill-based damage. Now, Call of Duty won't admit that they have skill-based damage because then they're being exposed at that point. But you can watch all these videos where somebody will slide in and you shoot them first several times, but they can hit you back with 1 to 2 shots and you're instantly dead. And it's skill-based damage. If you're doing really good, they're like, well, we need to tone you down, so this is what we're going to do. And I had enough today, and I just switched the game.
You just
But
listed
really,
all
it
the
should have
reasons
been the
why I don't play
skill-based
those
matchmaking.
games.
Oh, sorry, boys, I didn't hear that. Say it again. Pete, you go first.
You just listed all the reasons why I don't play those kinds of games.
100%. Lee, what were you saying?
That like really they should be focusing on the skill-based matchmaking, where it's like if you're way better at shooting someone dead, like then you should be with other people who do the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. It's,
Isn't that what they did on Fortnite
I think
to a
so.
degree? I don't know if I haven't played it in such a long time.
And here's
I'm honestly a little tempted to try the
yes,
Fortnite
I
old
downloaded it.
school,
Pete.
the OG. Yeah.
Isaac was telling me the new season for season 2 comes back here in a week or so. It
I
happened.
thought it
goes
was already
soon.
back.
So no, they do 10 seasons, then they reset and go back to the OG ones and go through the seasons
shit.
again.
Honestly, I wish they'd just keep the OG season 1 like permanently, because that's the map I want to play. I don't care about any of the others, to be honest with you.
Tilted Towers and Prison
Yeah, so
and all that.
the next season, which
Yeah.
is season 2, that's when Tilted Towers shows up. So just to complain about COD one more time, I found out another thing these amazing COD players are doing. So what they do is they have their main account, but they sign in with their noob account, and they join in with their main accounts. And so when they get into a noob lobby, they pull out their bot account, so that stays low level, and they just play as a superior player amongst all the new players.
That's terrible.
I had no clue they were doing that, but they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
I just don't think
It's
to
called
do that stuff.
Smurf accounts.
But yeah, they pull
Smurf account.
they pull out their Smurf account then, because they team up with that Smurf account, and so when the match is about to start, they pull out. So Lee, if you ever play like multiplayer and stuff, watch the amount of people when the match is about to begin, how many step away, and they're just filled in with something different. It's wild. And then you can buy this device that hooks up to your controller. It's illegal, not necessarily illegal, but it's not allowed on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. But it's called Chronos Zen or something like that. But it takes away all recoil while you're shooting, and it snaps onto headshots.
Oh wow. That's because that's the reason why I still play Red Dead Redemption
Sure.
in solo lobby, so I don't have to deal with cheaters.
I just been finding all this stuff out, and it's so friggin' frustrating.
The crazy thing is, this has been going on in Call of Duty for over a decade.
Takes all the fun out of it for me. It would.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I
too.
mean?
I mean, people have been doing it since the Xbox 360. They would JTAG their Xbox 360 so they could just run custom firmware, and then they could just install. They could just put their Call of Duty in developer mode.
See, for me though, like I've never been into Call of Duty like I am now, like trying to get into the game and grind and just take full advantage of the game. Like I've played it for years, but not like heavily and jumping right into it. And now that I have,
Why do you think you love it so much now?
I don't
Like
know.
what changed?
I honestly don't know. I'm really on a
Me.
I'm really on a competitive.
Yeah. It's playing with Lee probably is why it's so much better now.
Oh
Yeah.
No, hey, it's
You
fun.
won't be with me.
It's semi fun playing with Lee for sure, but
Semi fun, not fun, just semi fun.
I'm just teasing. No, like I like playing with the boys, so I'm really on a multiplayer competitive gameplay kick right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I started Marvel Rivals today too, because it's kind of feeding that multiplayer and downloading Fart Night again, which I haven't touched. I just downloaded it and that's it.
Number 1 in my house.
Number 1 in the house, yeah.
I think I have it on my PS5. I don't know if I have it on my Xbox.
Oh, yeah,
I
it used to be on your
who's not
PS5
able to
back
hear
in the day.
Lee.
Oh yeah, we used to play Fortnite back in the
Finally.
day. It was all on PlayStation.
No, I can't hear him at all.
Yep.
Lee's not talking at the minute.
I mean, I
Lee,
haven't
say
heard him the
something?
entire time.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
He's just said hello. Can you hear him now?
No.
Yeah. I can.
Oh,
hear.
Spuddy hasn't heard Lee the entire time.
Because Lee probably
Really?
has them blocked.
I'll be honest, I haven't heard
I even
Spuddy
tried
the
muting and
entire time
unmuting
either.
him to see if that might have been the issue, and I still can't hear him.
Huh.
So Lee can't hear you either, Spuddy.
So that's why you guys were
I'll-
talking over each other. 'Cause
Oh.
you couldn't hear each
He
other.
might have me muted because I don't. Because I've double checked to make
Oh,
sure I
I'm
don't
so
have
sorry.
him muted.
Lee, do you want to check? Because Spuddy's just checked. He can't see you muted.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah, Lee's like, oh, I got exposed.
Yeah.
Let me see what you're doing. Oh, a new DLC for Power Wash Simulator, Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, now we're
I'll
talking.
be damned. Now I gotta play it.
It's coming soon. I
Hell yeah.
honestly, listen, Power Wash Simulator is a palate cleanser. I'm just saying. It is.
If you say
I
so,
bought the
Paul.
Shrek
I do. My boys think I'm nuts, but honestly, I love it.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna
He's not
try to
needed to
leave the
me.
party and rejoin and see if that fixes it.
I'll hop out the chat
Okay.
and jump back in.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Lee doesn't have you muted, Spuddy. So, Paul, did you play the Shrek DLC?
I
And
certainly
clean
did.
the Shrek thing?
Completed all that.
Yeah, so did I.
All done.
Funny thing is, I thought Mooney liked that game as well because we played it together. And I was like, should we get the DLC? She's like, oh no, please, no.
What? Oh, you need a new woman.
I know, I thought she liked it.
You need a new woman, James.
So is the Wallace and Gromit out now or is it coming out?
No, it's coming soon, it said.
Coming soon.
Okay, I'm back in.
Okay. Paul, did you ever complete Indiana Jones or not?
Dude, I've not touched it. Like, I played it for an hour, and I'm like, all right. It's just I got nitpicking, and I was just like, this just isn't it.
I don't know if I can do a game like that with puzzles and stuff. Like, I don't know if I have a patience to do that anymore.
Well, there are guides. You know, just look online if you can't do the puzzles.
Yeah,
I had to for a few of them.
It's just fighting Fascist 1 and Fascist 2 was just not. It took away from any sort of immersion that I had of the game.
Spuddy, testing.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Hey, there you
Ah.
are.
There you are, Lee. Now you can.
What
Huzzah.
changed?
He unmuted him.
That was the weirdest glitch ever. I've never been in a party and only been
Yeah.
able to not hear one person.
Well, we already exposed Lee.
It
That's-
was like
that
neutral,
is
where we just couldn't hear each other.
Oh, I was a bad girl. Always.
Always a bad girl.
Why did you do that, James?
Yeah. Did you have to encourage that?
It's so catchy. There is something funny playing that when I know you've gone to the toilet.
Yes,
I've got to
you
admit,
jerk.
it is funny.
Oh my gosh.
It's so funny when Paul goes to the toilet, he can still hear us.
I can. I bring my headset
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You're standing there peeing, you just say, "Oh, it's a bad girl."
then, yeah. Or play Pokemon Go every day. So much fun, James.
Oh, it's so funny.
Now, Spuddy, are you permanently hanging over this side? Here I am.
Yeah,
asking
I'm
on
pretty
wave
much just-
36, but
Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just hanging out over here.
Thank you.
yeah, it doesn't. I'm not afraid, Lee. Or who is this?
I'm not
Oh, it's
afraid.
Lee. Yeah, I'm not afraid. You tried to freak me out, but it's not happening, sir.
So, Paul, at the end of this year, are you the big 5-0?
Yes, sir.
Any
You gonna
plans?
do anything?
I
Yeah, snap.
have zero plans. I would like to be under 200 pounds. I'd like to be 199 on January 1st.
Nice.
That's my goal.
That's a pretty good goal.
I go see my doctor on Tuesday morning, and just maybe discuss some things and figure some
Jaw?
out. What's
Yeah,
that?
how's the jaw?
Oh, the jaw sucks. Oh yeah.
I
Listen,
didn't know if that's what you're going to the doctors for.
No, that's gonna
Finally
be a
get that
permanent
sorted.
thing. Me too. In August, Big Casino's gonna be 50. Nice, happy early
Oh.
birthday, Big Casino. But Yeah,
Ching.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
On you. Man, the big 5-0.
Yeah. I don't feel 50 though. It's probably because I'm a big giant kid as well. But
Why Disneyland?
why not Disney? Oh my gosh,
Now, Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney.
This is
World.
World. This is going
Ah,
to Florida.
okay.
Yeah. So the new Universal's bringing out the new Super Mario World here in, I think it's May. It's going to be fully live. And I just can't wait. That is a must. We're bringing Cameron with us, and we're Becky and the kids and her husband may be coming as well. And yeah, so we're going to figure all that out.
Dare I ask how much you're going to need for that trip?
It all
Like
depends.
finances.
It all depends. The flights are going to be expensive because I don't want to drive to Bangor, which is a 4-hour ride just for cheaper flights. So, yeah. So we'll see. I assume the flights will be $4,000 for all 4 of us, possibly.
And then spending money while you're there. So when you're in, the admission ticket, does it cover the rides, or do you have to pay separately for everything when you're in there?
So it only covers the rides. Like, you still got to pay an arm and a leg for all the. Well, I can't. You know what? It's not. It's really not that expensive. My standard.
But where are you going to stay?
Well, I'm hoping at the same resort we stayed in last time. I can spend $250 and stay 7 days at a resort. And
Oh, that's pretty good.
Our last resort, man. Oh my gosh, it was a 3-bedroom, full kitchen, everything resort. And
That's nice.
$250, and it was so awesome.
It's like a sweet.
So what?
Yeah.
Probably about like $6,000 in total.
When it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm expecting. I don't know. I don't want to limit ourselves because we were limited last time. I just want to be able to save up as much money and just like, all right, let's just have a really good time. Let's buy those lightsabers, or let's buy that the extra shirts or whatever. Because we didn't.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, oh, can't afford that. Sorry, guys.
So when we were there, we had to go through customs on the way out of Florida, and the girl's like, "You guys only spent this much?" I was like, "That's it. This is all we did." I said, "We have food, but I don't have receipts for food, and you don't need receipts for food." But so yeah, we didn't really spend a lot of money when we were there. We just Disney Springs is free, which is one of the coolest places out of the places we all went to, because we went to Universal, we did Disney, but Disney Springs is a free place. It has the Rainforest Cafe, boys. I'm telling you, that is the coolest. I cannot wait to go
I'll
back.
take your word on it.
Rainforest. Yeah, I've been to that in Nashville.
Oh, we loved it. Oh my gosh. And we sat right beside the fountain, so while we're eating, the water, it was hitting the other water, was kind of sprinkling on us, which was funny. But it was such a wonderful experience.
You like the fake monkeys?
I don't remember the fake monkey. The fake alligator outside was funny. Yeah, everything
Paul,
about it was awesome.
You're supposed to be saving your money for James's wedding.
He's got bigger fish to fry.
No. We want to go to the wedding. So my thing is when he gets married, like, we're not going to hang out with them after they get married. That would just be silly. You know what I mean? Like, his wedding day, and there's like, you know what? I'm here, James. So you, on your wedding week, you need to hang out with me and me and Steph. Like, there's no way I would do that.
Are you doing a honeymoon, James?
It's all finances, probably not.
Yeah.
Because we're saving for a house as well, so
Well,
that's
you can always
a
do that,
humongous commitment.
Some other time. It doesn't have to be right out. Yeah.
I just got wrong.
Yeah, we could do.
Or not do it at all. It's not.
But
Doesn't make
There's
or
going to be
break your
thousands
marriage.
for the visas as well, getting all that sorted, doing all the legal stuff.
So, James,
They're really, yes.
tell me about your job. What was these new implementations that you can't stream on Thursdays here? Come on now.
Yeah.
So basically, my job has turned a little bit shit due to new management and micromanaging rules, and our new CEO is an office lover and wants us all in the office and things like that.
Sure.
Thank you.
So they've broken 4 promises to me now. You know, since I started work there. So I'm a little demoralized, but compared to what's out there, compared to what I've got, it's still a pretty good job. I can't scream that, but
Yeah, let's circle
Um,
back to the reasons why.
yeah. So originally we were told, right, you can pick and choose what shift you want to be on, so long as there's coverage, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And you only have to be in the office 1 day a week. You know, and that's how it was, and everyone was happy with that. Everyone liked that. And just before Christmas, our boss's boss's boss, so someone really high up, was like, right, in the new year, I want everyone to be in the office 2 days a week.
Oh my god.
And that's, you know, a bit shit. And they're like, well, and we want people to kind of have set working patterns now. So you're on early shift 1 week, late shift the other week. And that just doesn't work for people.
No.
Because some people are like, I pick the early shift because I have to pick my kid up from school. And other people are like, I like the late shift because, you know, I prefer having a lay-in. I don't work well getting up early, you know, vice versa. And it's just a thing that's worked fine with no issues. Everyone's happy with it. And they've just changed it because management want to change it with no reasoning behind it.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
Well,
So
it's gonna be,
I've-
it's gonna be
yeah,
broke
I've-
now.
I've butted heads with management because I'm outright refusing to do one of the things. So I still isolate myself in the office. I sit in the corner away from people. And I got told off for that. No, the reason I do that is because I don't want to catch anything and bring it home to my mum.
sure.
Last time I gave her a cold, it turned into pneumonia, and she was not pneumonia, bronchitis, and she was incredibly ill for months, and I was
Yeah,
quite
she
worried.
could
at
die
one point.
from, you know, that.
Like, yeah, she's 72 with bad circulation, a bad heart. She's on more medication than you can imagine. And yeah, so we were all forced into the office for the big CEO's visit before Christmas. I sat in the corner away from people, and I got told off for it. I said I'm not moving.
Why do they
and
even care about that?
Because it's just power. People just wanting to flex their power.
Yeah.
But everybody who sat near each other caught the flu. 2 of my mates were really ill on Christmas Day, and one of them had to take a COVID test because they thought they got COVID. And someone from another team was so ill they were actually on antibiotics.
Oh wow.
I am the only one who didn't fall ill because I didn't go near anyone. I was away in the corner.
So
And you would think that would be more desirable because if you're not ill, then you can
yeah,
still
you're
work.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
But
my,
common
my
sense never.
Yeah, so I sent an email to my boss earlier this week, or was it last? No, it was this week, because he's like, "Oh, the 2 days you have to be in, I want them to be set days, so everyone's in together." And I sent him a screenshot of our team calendar just before Christmas that showed everybody off sick, pretty much except for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This is why I'm not going to be following this rule," and he hasn't said anything. And in all honesty, if it just turns shit, I'll leave for another job. But I'm like, I'm not following this rule.
Yeah.
These stupid rules.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like our manager just likes to make up rules to flex her power.
Yeah,
It
Let us
really
know that
makes me
she's
miss
powerful.
work.
I'm sure it does. I know
Although,
Paul's very pro corporation and loves companies and that. So he's
She's
probably
gonna
like,
be a
oh,
rude
that's James
awakening.
Brown.
Listen,
He
you
just
have
loves people. He
yes, that's it right there, Pete. Thank you. Not the love of the corporation, the people, but you
Mhm.
have a valid excuse.
but corporations are people, therefore you love corporations.
All right, fine. Okay, but no, you have a valid excuse. There's no issues with that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it an excuse. It's just a fact. I am, for all intents and purposes, you know, a part-time carer for my mum.
Yep.
I have to be on standby for anything she needs. I have to make sure she has her medication. If she has a dizzy spell, I have to help her down the stairs. You know, what would you call, you know, a part-time carer?
Well, I hope it works out, dude.
it is one of them things. It's a fact of life. I'm not going to get angry with it, but
Sure.
it is quite demoralising.
Okay, it just melted. Nice.
The big crux will come in March, which is when our pay reviews are.
Oh.
So obviously, pay rises aren't guaranteed in the UK. You could be on the same wage you started work on for like 5 years if you don't, look for work elsewhere. I know that you said that was like insane. Like it's just a natural thing to get a pay rise each year in Canada.
I think so.
Yeah, same in the
For
US.
me.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
if you don't get a pay raise, you go elsewhere.
Yeah, and that's the attitude over here. But we have set, like every company, we have set goals for, staff members. And I had 6 goals for 2024, and I far exceeded all of them. I resolved 1,005 service tickets, whereas the next person closest to me in the team resolved 360.
What? You need to do better.
Wow.
So if I don't get a decent pay rise, that's going to very much change my outlook on things as well. One person only resolved like 89 service tickets for the entire
In
year.
a year? What were they doing?
Yeah, and he's on £10,000 more than me, salary-wise.
Wow.
Well, has he got like other roles or something?
He's no same role. He's just more experienced.
Oh.
He's been with the company
More
longer.
experience,
That
uh,
experience
Brown
is
days.
definitely paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 tickets to 89. Yeah, Moon has said the same thing as well. She's been like, you've either got to slow down or evaluate things. Because obviously I'm doing exams as well, which take months and months of study.
So my advice, James, is don't slow down and just keep killing it, dude. It will work out for you. I'm just saying, something good will happen. It has to.
How many more years till retirement, James?
I'll be
Let's go
dead long
40.
before then.
Yeah, me too.
I've kind of accepted the fact that the odds of me actually getting to retirement age, because they're going to change it as well. By the time I actually get there, it'll be something like 70.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's already 67 here in the US.
Yeah, it's here in
Yeah,
Canada too.
I don't know what it is in the UK. I think it's something like 67 or 68 already. Like-
trying to
Although
remember.
62 for partial retirement.
If you can swing it, you do it earlier.
Actually, that's what my mom's doing. She's going to be retiring at 60.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I take my Social Security when I turn 62.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the difference between partial Social Security and full is like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't call
The
it
way I
social
look at
security.
it,
It's
who
just
knows?
called
I could
pension.
die when I'm 63, and then I, never would have even touched my Social Security. So as soon as I can get my hands on it, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
That's my attitude as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it Social Security because there are actual pensions, which are like either private or local funded.
Right. Like I don't have a pension. I have a 401k,
Yeah.
which my employer contributed, and I contributed myself to make it as large as possible. And that's why I was able to get out when I got out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. They've introduced kind of a British version of the 401k over here. And obviously, because it's the British version, it's really shit. So, a couple of years ago, they realised that there just isn't the money in the government pension fund. So, unless you opt out now, everyone of working age in a job is automatically enrolled into a company pension, which means they take a set portion out of your wages each month, and the company puts a portion of, they match it. They put the same amount in a big pension pot, which is essentially like your 401k.
Mhm.
And the idea
Or
of that
for a
is,
3B.
yeah, you cannot physically touch it until retirement age. You can't
Yeah.
touch it.
Actually, I'm not even allowed to touch my 401k yet.
So how
Not
are
until
you?
I'm not until I'm 59 and a half.
Oh, that's what I thought you were living off now. Was like what you've
I have
worked.
I have some other things
Oh, okay,
going.
yeah. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, it's the same sort of thing over here. But there's a lot of crap around company pensions.
Okay, leave me alone. Holy crap.
Yeah, over here we got the 401k, which I've got set up, and then we also have IRAs, which are like individual retirement accounts.
And then some, like a lot of the municipal and state jobs, they have an actual pension. Like,
Yeah.
cops and
Yeah,
firefighters.
same here.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about IRAs is the government doesn't tax them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
our
suppose.
pensions are taxed over here, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, same with
So you
ours.
pay into a pension all your life, and it's taxed anyway.
Yep.
It's like you already paid taxes,
Yep.
during the time when you worked, and you still fucking ass raping me financially.
Yeah, so true.
You've reminded me, there's something I wanted to ask Paul and Pete and Spuddy. So,
Yeah.
in the UK, this is completely off the cuff, but in the UK, when you go into a shop and say you want to buy stuff on the shelves and it has a price tag on it,
Mm-hmm.
that price is what you pay at the till. Is that
Correct.
not the
No.
same with you guys?
No, we have sales
No.
tax.
Yeah.
Depending on where you live. I mean,
So it depends on what the item is.
right.
Because
Not everything
Pennsylvania
is
does
taxable.
everything confusing. So if it is considered food that is not already prepared or clothing, there is what is on the tag is what you pay. If it is anything else, you pay an additional 6% on top of that in sales tax.
So
That's
you don't
wild.
see it until you get to the till.
Correct.
What everything actually comes to. Is
Right.
that the same in Canada, Paul?
Yeah, so I'll buy a game for $79.99, and when they tell me the final price, they're surprised it's $92. Like because we
Yeah,
That's so
because we have
weird.
Yeah.
So
15%
dumb.
You know
And
what
the
really
reason
kills
why-
me? Is on eBay. Like I'm buying these old, expensive records, and they charge me sales tax on them now.
Yep.
These are things that fucking they originally sold in 1956. Why am I like paying sales tax for it now?
Because states got together and sued eBay.
I know they did, and it made me extremely angry.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I think, was one of the ones that really led it because Pennsylvania, they want to make sure they get their money.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild
Wild.
though, Lee?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we
And
just
the
go
reason
around the
why
shop.
it's like that is every state, in fact, every city can set their own tax rate.
It's like you've gone to pay for something and then you've applied a discount code, but it's actually like
Yeah.
the
it's more.
opposite.
Yeah,
where they've just
tax
added
Oh,
it.
if if
When
you
I-
think
when I-
that's nuts, you should see how our restaurant system works.
When I lived
What's-
in New York and I lived in Staten Island, which is right next to Jersey, I used to go to Jersey to buy all my clothes because they didn't have any sales tax on clothing in Jersey, and you save yourself a ton of money.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You want to save even more if you want to have made a trip all the way down to PA.
And that
Not only
would've-
is there no tax,
yeah.
it would have been cheaper.
That's just nuts to me. It's so alien. What
Yeah.
we see on the tag is what we pay. No matter where you are. So you can
No,
just
if you
add up
get-
your shopping as you're walking around, and you know what you're going to pay at the till.
Yes.
No, hidden costs.
Yeah, not here.
Well, all you have to do in PA is you take it and you add and you multiply it by 1.06, and that's what you pay.
It's like, why you
Yours-
got to do maths? Like,
Because we want to
Because
stimulate our
different
brains
states-
while we're shopping.
There's no brain
Because it's shipped
stimulation for the
nationally,
Brits.
and every state sets their own tax, so they can't know what the tax is going to be.
We weren't going to bite on that one.
I took a drink instead, James.
Yeah. No, I'd heard that before. I just wanted to clarify with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just-
that's how it
That's
is.
just so alien to us.
And
Yeah.
then with restaurants, there's the price for the food, then there's gratuity,
Yep.
Yeah.
then there's
Yeah.
tax,
What?
and then
don't
sometimes there's a
have
tip on
tax.
top of the gratuity.
it's a
Like
yeah.
Same here.
You have a crazy tipping culture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually,
like,
I do.
like in Tennessee,
Carry on.
the sales tax is like 8 point something. For gratuity, usually like you double the sales tax, and that's usually what you come up with. Unless the service was really good, then I'll give even more.
over here now they expect a gratuity of like 20%.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's hit you
Thank
guys
you.
yet, but even if you're at Burger King, Subway, McDonald's,
Yeah,
Yep.
whatever.
fuck them.
Been that
fuck
way
them
for
people.
years.
Oh, has it?
Like,
Okay, that just started hitting
Yeah.
If
me
they
2 years ago.
if they have a jar out there for tips like fast food, I never give
Ours
anything.
is on our-
That's
Neither do I.
It pops up on
Yeah.
the debit pay.
oh really?
Odd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you pay debit or credit card, the machine pops up percentage. So
Yeah.
we'll go to a place called Booster Juice. All they're doing is making us a
Uh,
healthy drink.
I'm sorry if you're just gonna go, grab my hamburger wrapper and hand it to me. That does not warrant.
Like
a
with
tip.
waiting tables, it's a completely different thing because they get paid
Yeah.
$2 an hour.
Right. Well, there's
Yeah.
interaction and
They rely
that
on
kind
it.
of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Tips
it's
are their
service.
income.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
we went to a restaurant called when Mooney and I got engaged. We went to a restaurant called the Ivy to celebrate. It was like the poshest restaurant I could find because I wanted to go to somewhere really nice to commemorate it. And when the kind of greeters at the door were like, what's the occasion? I said our engagement. They were like, oh, well done, congratulations. So, and they'd gone and told the chefs, and they brought us out a couple of free drinks and a free dessert
Oh,
that
sweet.
said congratulations.
Yeah.
And
Huge tip.
I'm like, now, yeah, and even Minnie keeps saying to me, we got to go back there when she's next here.
Right.
Just yeah, and that stuff I remember.
Customer
So you
service,
don't-
baby.
So
Yeah.
you don't tip. It's like when you go to a restaurant, it's not customary to tip the waiter.
No,
Here it
because
is.
they
Not
no,
not
you-
the waiter. You tip
Yeah.
at the end when you pay
That's
the
what
bill.
I mean. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
at the end, yeah, you
Yeah.
add.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I know, like in
yeah,
some
but
European countries,
it's not nearly
customary.
as like
No.
yeah, it's like not nearly as necessary as it is in like America and that because
Right.
people
No,
actually
it's
get
actually-
paid a reasonable wage for waiting.
Yeah. It's an insult in Japan.
Yeah.
If you tip them, or if you ask for more sauce, or things, it's an
That's
insult.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm a saucy guy. I
If
want
I
lots of
want
sauce.
sauce, I want sauce. Fuck you. I don't care
Yeah,
about
exactly.
what customs. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
In
gonna
Japan-
say, to be fair, if I'm asking for more sauce, it probably is because your food is bad.
Yeah. But
So it's an insult, but it's a warranted one.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is in Japan. If you ask for
Well-
sauce, then it means you think that the chef hasn't made it,
oh
correctly.
please, we're not
So you
And
need
he
to
would-
alter it.
Yeah.
and also
And
I
for my
think,
case, he would be correct.
and I think also if you finish your plate, it's seen as a bit rude because it shows that they didn't make enough food for you
Oh,
That I
God.
don't know.
because you're
That-
as if
that's
you're
just-
expecting more.
That's insanity.
Well, first of all, everything in Japan is super expensive, so
Yeah.
I am going to eat every fucking crumb off my
Yeah.
plate.
Depends what it is. They eat some real shit, and they love raw fish.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
sushi.
I'm not a
No,
I mean,
I'm not a fan,
they've made raw fish in
Yeah, I'm
Japan.
People love
fan.
it.
Oh.
but I don't love it.
No, sushi and wasabi and no, it just
Yeah,
looks
no thanks.
disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sushi. Actually, I'm not
Yeah,
a fan
nope.
at all.
Just give me fried food.
Yeah,
I'll be happy.
exactly. That's why I'm a big fat loser. That fried deliciousness.
Same. The funny thing, I don't know if you have the same in America and Canada. We have something called Just Eat, which is like Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
And because I've been on kind of a health kick since Christmas, or since Mooney left actually, I haven't ordered a takeaway in months. And they've just sent me a bunch of vouchers going, we know you've not been a fat bastard recently. Can we tempt you back with these vouchers?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Well, it will just say, like if they last long enough, save them for when Mooney gets back.
yeah, I don't know how long they last for, but It's just so hard to once you go down the route of eating takeout food,
It's
it
wonderful.
becomes yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
it's so
expensive
easy.
as
Yes,
well.
it is. It's very expensive.
It's so easy to do.
Yeah, but you have 2 or 3 takeouts a month. That's over £100.
Oh, yeah.
You do that every month. That's why I haven't had any since Mooney's been gone. So there's a guy I work with who actually treated me to a takeout over Christmas, which was really nice, and that was my first one. Since Mooney left.
Did I tell you guys my alcohol story from New Year's Eve?
Yeah, you got drunk.
Yeah.
What's that?
You got drunk?
No. Not even close.
But
What
you,
happened?
you felt like a bit
did
dizzy,
you-
didn't you? Or like
Yeah, what happened? Yeah.
All right, so New Year's Eve, I figured I'd have a little sample of some yummy stuff that I just don't drink. I never drink, and my drinks are usually the big sugary Mike's Hard Lemonade stuff, which is
Right.
which is delicious. So I decided to get some Captain Morgan rum, but I got the premium sort of deliciousness, small bottle for $40, and I knew one of my friends that was coming over. He likes rum and Coke because apparently that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And so I tried it just a small glass by myself, just by itself, and like I wasn't a big fan, but I was like, okay, this is all right. And then so I decided to mix it with some root beer. So I had 2 more glasses, but before that I had eaten a bunch of pad thai as well. And holy crap!
Oh, where is this going?
I started to feel a little weird, like a little woozy in the head a bit, and I'm like, oh crap, this is actually kicking in. And then I think 20 minutes after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna barf. And I did. I ralphed 8 or 9 times, man. Everything, every bit of drink I had, every bit of food content I had, I spewed it all out. And I was like, you know what? I'll never drink again, ever.
That was what,
fun.
New Year's Eve?
That was New Year's Eve. And I don't drink anyways, but I was just like, yeah, might as well try some. Nope, never again.
Paul's a lightweight.
Yeah, hey,
8
that's
or 9
okay.
times.
8 or 9 times, man. It was just like power puking.
I bet that was disgusting.
It was hilarious. I felt like $1 million after I ralphed though.
But getting sick
You only
just
have
before
one
you
toilet.
do throw up, that is one of the worst feelings.
Yeah,
in the
it
world.
is. It sucks.
Yeah.
Believe me, it used to happen to me on a regular basis when I was younger.
Okay.
I did not know my limits.
That's awesome.
I only did it a few times and I hated it every time. It's when you're laying in bed and you have consumed more alcohol than you should have done, and you can feel your head is spinning. And you try and fight the urge to throw up, and then you're like, nope, nope. There is
When
no
you finally
fighting
do, though, man, it's a blessing.
That's my thing is
Yeah.
I never drink, so I've never had that experience before.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
it
again,
sounded like you
you're not
didn't
gonna
drink a
do it
lot.
again, right?
And no, I didn't. I don't think I drank a lot at all, to be honest. But it was
Yeah,
hard.
because
It was hardcore rum too.
right, but your body has no tolerance level for
No,
it. 'cause
it
it's
doesn't.
Yeah,
used
you're
to
not
it.
used to it.
Yeah.
So it's hilarious. Funny story.
And sometimes you read about these kids like the first time they drink and they have no idea like what the limits are,
Yeah.
and they get alcohol poisoning.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
I've never
That
done that
happened a
bad.
lot back when Four Loko had energy drink in it. People and college kids would do the Four Loko challenge and try
Yeah.
to down like 5 of them at once
Right.
and then end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I
I just got a little bottle of champagne for me and Mum to have on New Year's Eve, just so we could have a toast to the new year.
Sure.
There's like one glass with one mouthful in it. That's kind
Some of the
our limit.
stupidest people in the world are in colleges.
Yeah.
I can say that for certain. Some of the classmates I had, I have no idea how they graduated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got a degree in gender studies and I can't find a job. No
You
one
know
what
says
the
I'm
scary thing
qualified.
There's a
is?
huge demand.
I'm not
for-
talking about gender studies people. I'm talking about like STEM graduates, like people in engineering and science.
Yeah, but what type? You gotta
Pure
go where the
engineering,
demand is.
computer science.
Like, what is
Oh,
computer science? That covers a range of stuff.
Well, that's the whole thing. Computer science is a huge range of stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
programming and stuff like that, I imagine.
Programming.
Companies don't want a
programming.
generalist. That's the thing. We had a general IT course at our university, and as soon as I left and started looking at IT roles, I'm like, crap, people are looking for specific things. Now, you've got to know how to do X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
Look at, and the thing is, when you're at uni and college, they drill into your head that, oh, get this degree, get this qualification, and you're going to be so employable. Everyone's
Yeah.
going to headhunt you. You know, you're
Yeah.
going to find a job. They really drill that in your heads, and I know because I've done it. And I know a
Yeah.
few people who still work in shops and things.
Yeah, it's not the qualification that's valuable, it's the experience.
Yeah, yeah, or what you do.
Yeah, I
a
went
lot
to
of stuff
college
you got to learn in your own time.
because I knew I was mechanically inclined. But like, yeah, I was cutting class like crazy when I was in college. You know, I knew I needed that piece of paper to get in, get my foot in the door, and that's why I went
Yeah.
to college. Like my friend and I, we used to we'd go to the first class and then we'd like, now let's go get Chinese food and go to the movies. That was our day.
I remember at university, it would have been in, what, 2012? We were in this massive lecture hall and everyone had just brought in their Nintendo DSs. So everyone was just playing Mario Kart throughout the entire lecture.
That's awesome.
2012. That was 1 year after graduation for me.
Did you go
Time
to
goes
college or
2012.
university, Spuddy?
York College, Pennsylvania.
What did you take?
Computer science.
So, just how come you don't do computer stuff?
Because there's a line around the building that wraps multiple times of people with computer science degrees. Because everyone took it.
All right.
That's what we were saying ages ago, Paul, about everyone's doing those sorts of jobs now.
Yeah.
And people are crying out for electricians, builders, plumbers,
Right.
Oh, yeah,
tradespeople.
you definitely need a trade, yeah.
Yeah, they are here
Yeah.
big time.
That's the way to go now.
Yeah, we're an industrial city anyway, so it's desperate.
But I
Yeah.
will say, I definitely don't regret taking the degree because learning a
Sure,
lot about programming
Oh
definitely
yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong
is
with
useful.
It's good to know about computers just for your own personal life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
I'm
also,
lucky I
probably
was.
didn't help that half of my college was paid for by school.
that. Excellent.
Yeah, I'd hate to be born now, seeing what jobs you can get in like 15, 20 years.
Well, I'm
Like,
gonna
it's
say
hard
it's gonna
enough
be
for
the
young
same
people.
stuff, just a little more advanced, dude. To be honest.
Well, what happens with AI? You know, you imagine these service desk jobs, Paul. I'm sure you could see AI taking over a lot of crap from that.
I mean, it already has. It has for years. All they did was
Um,
they just rebranded existing technologies and made it faster.
Yeah. I mean, no one's jobs are safe. That's
Yeah.
the scary thing. Even my job as a network engineer,
Mhm.
you get an AI program to look for faults. I mean, Paul's job as MIM, you can get an AI to search through databases for specific, routines and things. Call this person, call that person. Like, we could all be replaced.
Which
Although
is
one
why
thing I
it's all
will
the more
say-
important to do a trade, because that can't be
Yeah, yeah.
replaced.
I refuse to accept AI could do what I do.
One thing I will say about AI,
There's no
which is
hole.
always
That's
helpful,
right.
AI.
That's yes, that's right.
technology is amazing until it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Grocery stores are finding this out the hard way. They're doing away with self-checkouts because they're
As they
losing more
should.
money than if they would have just had the cashiers.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll do a self checkout at a Shoppers Drug Mart, and as I'm walking away, the AI tells me, "Please, rate us on how we did today." I'm like, "No, I did the work. You did nothing."
Like, there was a comedian that said, I worked at a Walmart. I worked in the steel department. For those of you who know, that's a self-checkout.
You know, I
That's
never
where all
do
the theft happens.
I never do self checkout here because the friggin' cashiers are so goddamn nice in Tennessee that I just enjoy interacting with them
Oh,
because I'm not
sure.
used to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But I'm totally fine with people taking advantage of the AI stuff. Like, forget it, get rid of it, and get more jobs.
They should
more
write it
people.
into law, though, that companies can't use AI to replace people.
Sure.
I don't know how you'd enforce that.
I don't
That's
know.
the only fear.
Yeah,
What
There's
because
got to
happens
be
when
the
like
all
thing
regulations
is,
in place for them.
companies have used automation to replace people long before AI.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Car industry is a classic example of that.
But the
But-
thing is, if everybody's unemployed and you know because AI replaced them, no one's gonna have money to buy any goods
Yeah.
and services. So
Yeah.
you have to
Well,
find some
also-
sort of a balance.
There's a more important thing. What happens when the AI has an error? What happens when the AI has a situation that it doesn't know the solution?
Yeah, and that's why you have like computer engineers who can fix that. So someone to
But
maintain
if all
the
the
AI.
computer engineers are replaced with AI, then the whole thing just crumbles. That's the reason why AI simply cannot take over. Because you're
Well,
always
not
going to
yet.
need
We're
people
not
in
there
charge.
with the technology yet, but we can see.
Oh, we never will be
kind of
there
where
because
things are
of
coming.
entropy. The AI will always fail 100% of the time because it's flawed.
Yeah, have you
It's
not seen the
designed to be
Terminator
flawed.
films? Skynet fell.
Entropy.
And
Skynet
Skynet
in
ultimately
Japan.
failed. But you also saw the end of Terminator. Skynet fails.
True. Paul,
Yeah.
any volunteering coming up for you?
On Sunday.
Of course
Alright.
there is.
On Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what are you doing this time?
So at the hockey game, the
Darren.
our mascot's going to be part of the big celebration for the actual hockey teams.
Wow.
And then yeah, so
You don't have to sound so sarcastic, James.
I'm going to be doing. It's going to be like 5-6 hours of volunteering, so I'm pretty excited for that.
What are you going to be doing though? Greeting people or?
So I'm actually the mascot's handler this time, and I'll be doing stuff with
I mean the handler.
just walking around with him, make sure he's okay. So I'm going to be calling people out for the kiss cam, the beard cam, like because we're going to have our own little section where we get to choose them, and so I'm going to be getting those people out, which will be super fun. It's just going to be a great time.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah. If you've ever been in a mascot costume, they're very heavy, they're very hot, and you can't see anything.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I already did it once, and it was rough.
Is the family going to be there or just you?
Yeah. Work bought me 4 tickets, so the whole fam can come.
Nice little dance there, Paul.
Thank you. Oh, I got a better one.
Mr. Paul, you're a better man than
Okay.
me.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, I finished last year with 75 volunteer hours, all charity events too, all charity events, which was so much fun. It was a great year last year.
Yeah, they're
Boys.
doing things for underprivileged kids. That I liked. That I
Oh,
can
that
get
was
behind.
wonderful.
But the pumping gas for idiots and the other crap that you do, can go suck a fat one.
No way, I loved it. I loved it. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
They don't make them like Paul anymore. I tell
No,
you that
sir.
much.
They certainly don't. They didn't make him like Paul when Paul was born. He was an
No.
anomaly.
I don't think they ever made him like Paul.
I'm a weirdo. It's all good. I'll take it.
No, it's
No, it's good. It's good. We're not saying
But,
it as an
like-
insult.
to repeat what James said. It's better you than me.
That's That's totally fine. All right, boys, I gotta go. This was super fun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fun.
it's been good to
Yeah.
catch up.
All right, we'll rock next Friday.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll rock it.
indeed.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, see you
Take
guys.
care.
Catch you later,
You
guys.
too.
You too.
One game I couldn't get my head in 15 years of honor. It's Toy Story 3, the video game. How come? Boom. Let's shut that out. Next week, boys and girls. Tomorrow we're probably playing Call of Duty, just as a heads up. But, oh, no. Next week, my screen is black. Oh, come on. Gears. Next week we'll be doing, I downloaded 3 more games to play because I'm taking a break from COD. We're going to be doing Marvel Rivals or Fortnite or Apex Legends. It's most likely going to be Marvel Rivals because Lee's a huge fan of Marvel. So yeah, we'll figure it all out. But we're going to be doing that. I'm looking forward to some Marvel Rivals. Like we're still going to do COD once in a blue moon here over the next 2 weeks. We'll do it on mainly Saturdays, so it should be fun. It's a fun game. Hold on, my screen. It's a fun game I played back in my teen years. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, let's switch to boom. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow or even Sunday for the podcast, just as heads up, podcast is what we're looking forward to 2025. It's all about upcoming games, 2025, all of that stuff. Look at this hair. What the heck? So yeah, so Sunday's podcast is going to be good. Splendid stream as always. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Jack Jones, thank you for subscribing. Pete has resubscribed tier 1 for 64 months on Twitch. Thank you so much, Pete. Appreciate it. All right, boys and girls, we got to go. Tomorrow I'll be... Lee, are you available tomorrow for some Call of Duty streaming? Have an awesome evening with the fam. Oh, I will. We're going to a place called Firehouse Subs. Never had it before. It's a brand new restaurant chain. It's a huge chain. I guess that it's amazing. Yeah, absolutely, Spuddy. Thank you. So Firehouse Subs should be good, I think. Everyone's saying how amazing it is. Yes, I'm available. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll get angry tomorrow with you, Lee. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. Here we go. So as always, as usual, my name is Paul. You guys take care. See you guys. Love all you beautiful people. Jam.